Oh.
What?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
We live. Hello.
Hi.
Oh,
With live TV?
push on
Oh, God.
TV.
Oh shit.
Okay, there we go.
Great.
Real. Hi.
I'm real.
Oh no, I'm muted on OBS.
Oh god. I need to mute the stream.
Now what have
Hold
you
on.
done?
Oh wait, well, they're back. Okay,
Okay, we Gucci.
they live.
Died? Everything's falling apart. Oh god. Sorry.
Nah, nothing's. It's
True streamer
fine.
moment. Yeah, all streams.
normal.
It's either everything breaks down, or all of your skill just goes out the window. Never
Oh my
make
god, hi Romeo.
never make content about video games.
So true.
But yes, hello RM30. Hello Watch It. Hello everybody who is also in here.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello. Welcome to our first big event of season 2, and I guess technically also the first big event of Lifestyle as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we
Yeah,
have
so-
you, Wired, Lovebug, and Susu here.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. I mean, everyone here is either in Lifestyle or has almost been in it, or like was,
Lifestyle
or
adjacent.
will be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The group.
Taffy is a special
Lifestyle
guest.
adjacent.
Hey squad.
I like lifestyle.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'll just probably say Jason, if that works.
Yeah.
I'm gay, so.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. You're in.
There we go. All right.
You're in.
No guess. No guess.
Yeah, let's go.
you just put that on the resume and you're already good.
I'm gay.
Sorry, chat.
I'm
I
gay.
have a 8-week-old kitten on me. No, you can't
Baby.
top of the chair.
I learned today that you all have cats apparently.
I don't.
All
you
of us?
don't?
I don't have a
I
dog.
have 4, and I'm gonna have a dog next week.
What is a
Ooh.
dog? What is a
never tell me
dog
that's
if
a
not a
dog?
funny-looking cat?
More
So
like
true.
I own 3 Shih Tzus.
Mine acts like
this
one.
is true. they all act like cats. But yes, hello. Welcome to our first big event of season 2, as announced back on the very corrupt. I'm gonna choke out Comcast. Season 2 stream, Kamen Rider: The Fashion. This is going to be it's going to be a funny little fashion show, which I will probably get into detail a little more first. But first, I should probably introduce what is more important here. Our fabulous judges, who have a much better fashion sense than I do.
Nonsense.
What
I disagree.
what order do you all want to introduce yourselves?
Maybe
We
just
might as
left
well
to
go in
right.
the line that we're physically going from left to right, right?
Yeah,
Like,
left to right.
left to right. Okay, left to right. Like you just mentioned that, and like what your preferred style of like fashion is, if you want to talk about that.
Okay, I am Lovebug. I use any pronouns. My style is Singcore, sometimes, but then also sometimes Lolita or like really any J fashion.
Wow.
Or like literally any J fashion. I literally look at the freaking Harajuku blog, the fucking Tumblr that does Harajuku fashion every day, and just admire.
You mean? Do you mean Tokyo fashion?
Tokyo fashion? Thank you all.
I look at them all the time.
I really wish
there's
this
no
wasn't on the timer.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm Wired. I am big into fashion, but I don't know all the names and terms, and I don't wear clothes in real life. So
You're real for that.
my fashion style is none.
yeah.
If I had to describe the style you usually go for, I'd say like cybercore.
Yeah.
Tech wear.
I also
None.
like I like any kind of like J fashion.
Y2K maybe?
Yeah, Y2K.
Yeah, Y2K
yeah.
would definitely be like a better descriptor.
Yeah, I like kid core too. I like any cores. I like online aesthetics. Fashion included.
All right. I guess it's my turn now. Hi, everyone. I'm Aura Sinclair. I use he/they pronouns. My style of fashion that I like a bunch of varying styles, including let's see, vintage fashion, retro fashion, J fashion, including Lolita fashion, Fairy K, Dolly K, Cult Party K, Maho K, all the Ks. I also just like general alternative fashion. I like goth stuff. I like runway fashion. I like it all. So yeah, me like fashion.
Oh, also, if I can add to mine real quick, I also really freaking love Ben Hara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm in Harry. Yeah. I don't know all the words, but I agree, and I like those two.
All right, Taffy, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Taffy. I specialize in gyaru fashion. Most people know me for that, but I like all sorts of fashion, and I'm very excited to be here.
Yay!
Yeah. We had to wait 2 seconds
Hi,
before giving another
hi.
shout out. Oh, come on.
I was wondering.
Why is there a timer? I don't like it would be easier if I was able to use the collab command, but apparently I can't.
Can I do shout outs? Hold on, let me see.
The exclamation point SO thing isn't working either.
Wait, then how are you doing the shout
Using the native Twitch one. Which is why I'm complaining about the timer.
Does this work?
We'll just do it as we go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Even if
fine.
it takes a while, it's good. Scoochie.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
Susu, you want to go next?
Okay, hi. I'm Susu, and I like stage fashion. Just in general, it could be idols, but I like just in general like costuming and like making costumes as they should appear on stage. But I also think gyaru is really awesome.
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm good
Hell
at
yeah.
it,
I love
but in
gyaru.
theory,
Oh yeah.
What's your
We'll start
pronouns?
somewhere.
he or she.
Cool.
I forgot to say I go by any pronoun.
I got
Oh, God.
Vicky him.
Ow!
Alright. So here is what's going to be going down today. Since I don't have much of a fashion sense, but they all do, even including Wired, whose fashion sense apparently consists of none.
I don't wear clothes in real life.
Wired style is was it nun fashion with left beef?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I guess it's one way to put it.
All my aesthetics are online and online only.
Felt.
So yeah, as of currently, we're gonna be taking a look at all of the Kamen Rider suits from the start of the Heisei era. Well, I say start of the Heisei era, more early 2000, from Kuga all the way to now. Yeats. Let's see here. As they all have more, as all the guests here have a little more fashion sense than me, we're gonna be taking a look at them and judging them. Let's see. I'm gonna lay down a few ground rules. Or at least like expectations for like not only you guys but also everyone else at home in case they want to like pitch in about like and talk about like character related stuff and stuff like that. We will be judging purely based on aesthetics. It will be mainly the suit but also the transformation animation. Everyone shown will be the main character as well as the secondary rider who usually appears in the series alongside them. Sometimes they're partners, sometimes they're rivals, sometimes they're usually just someone else just kind of on the side moving the story along. You are also allowed to judge outfits based on the regular like civilian form, like when the character is like out of the suit and just kind of like out and about. So, and everyone, and a good amount of them do have like varying fashion styles as well.
Ooh.
And that's pretty much the most ground rules I'm going to be saying about that. Now, like besides what I have usually shown, due to my unfortunate hyperfixating, do any of you five have any like Kamen Rider like tokusatsu experience in general? I know Aura has mentioned in the past that they are familiar with Kikaido, another one of Ishinomori's works.
One of my Tumblr mutuals has been really hyperfixated on it for the past few weeks, so I get a lot of posts on my Tumblr dash, but
Alright.
I just kind of like look at it and I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but I'm happy for you.
I have no knowledge at all.
Me either.
I
You know that,
watched... Oh, go ahead.
You know that one song from like way back in the day, and it was like a parody of the song from Mega Man, and he spoons over his eyes and he says Ultraman 7, That's
Yeah.
my tokusatsu experience.
Amazing.
Nice.
That's as far as it goes.
Yeah, I don't know how much it counts, but I watched the anime of Kikaider and Cyborg 009. I'm familiar with Ultraman and Kamen Rider, but mostly through osmosis. I've never seen the series myself.
All
I
right.
think I had 2 Power Ranger action figures as a kid, but they weren't mine.
Yeah, I had
Power
a
Rangers, yeah. Of
Siblings,
course.
just sibling hand-me-downs.
Also, Wired, I swear you're mutuals with that person too, but I also know you haven't been on Tumblr a lot.
No, I don't, and I also don't recognize people when they post things.
I get all my info from Sierra and Liu. We apologize. Watch it.
She's
So valid.
she's our friend we met through Persona, her.
Oh yeah.
I love the creature-to-creature communication so much. I'm so glad we
Creature
went to PNG. But yeah, the fact
So good.
that most of you have like little to no knowledge is going to be absolutely perfect because that means you're going to be
yeah.
seeing a lot of these suits with like a fresh perspective and basically like a clean slate, fresh eyes, which is going to be like absolutely perfect for like judging suits like these.
I'm actually gonna invite my friend here.
Alright, so how this is going to work is that I will be first showing the transformation animation, and then we will be showing the suit and discussing that. If you... It's just kind of like going on like a round table sort of way.
Excellent.
Okay.
Alright, so let's see here. I am sharing the
I did it
VLC
again.
player with all of you, correct?
Yes.
Yes, I can see
Yeah.
can see the
Funny
traffic.
cone.
There we go.
I can see the silly party hat.
Yeah.
Wait, what silly party hat?
Wired.
Me?
The
The
VLC
traffic
video.
cone.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, I can see it.
Alright, give me a quick second, and I'm gonna go move over to the stage, and we're gonna show off our first our first rider over here. Let me see here. Okay,
Woo.
gonna mute. Move over here. Yep. Hello. Yeah, this is the stage. Look at gaze upon.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Looks
Yeah.
good.
Raised upon.
All right. Let's see here. Our first rider is going to be Kuga, who debuted in 2000, right at the start of the new millennium. We'll be getting a little more. I would probably describe it. Should I? Do you want me to describe the character ahead of time or after I introduce them?
After.
Yeah, why
After.
not?
Mhm.
All right.
After, yeah.
Here's our first one then.
Makes it easier to get a first impression.
Also, one more thing. I am not quite sure if I'm going to save this VOD, because there's going to be a lot of clips in here,
Yeah,
and I am
I was
not quite sure if
gonna-
Toy is going to be all over my ass.
Yeah.
That will most likely be a yes.
You
but...
could always find out the hard way.
Save,
True.
That's what I
save
do.
it first.
I really should have started recording, shouldn't I? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's
Hit
okay,
it right
you can-
now.
Well, I guess
Start right now.
we're starting to stream over.
No!
No!
Cut the cameras!
I'm just kidding.
I'm not
Well,
ready.
like I said, maybe if we get lucky. Well, there's gonna be like a lot of like audio jungling anyway. Like if you all want to like audibly react in audio jungle, like that'll be fun.
Audio
Yeah.
jungle.
Let's riff track to this.
All right.
Beatbox over it.
Hell yeah.
That's actually a
Sound
karaoke stream
effects.
also.
I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll see. We'll see. Watch it. We'll just have to see. All right. I also numbered these. I wish they really didn't show the text.
No
One.
worries.
Big Batman.
I think Batman might already be a thing. Let's fucking
Oh, here it
go.
goes.
Whoa!
Whoa.
All right.
From the womb.
Next about.
We love a trans king.
Okay, bro, get on with it. Come on.
No way. I love
No,
when
No,
we get
it's-
trans
you
versions.
have to let them do their thing, man.
Yeah.
Let's go Bat Puncher 9000.
Whoa!
Oh.
Oh, okay.
The special effects are
Like I said,
love
like I said,
special
2000.
Yeah.
TV
For
2000.
2000 TV, that's not bad.
Yeah, honestly, not bad.
They got fire in the background. The physical effects are what's really doing it.
Yeah, I like the fire, the lighting it gives.
Wait, no, not yet.
Ah!
It's always the practical effects that usually like win over, especially like in the older series.
I love a practical effect thing.
Me
like,
too.
I always
There he is.
Yeah.
always prefer it.
Also, I think I forgot to get the PNGs up. Let me see here. But yes, here is our first writer, Kuga. Debuted in early 2000. They debuted in early 2000. Kind of like the general theming is kind of like a new hero, a new legend. At this point, Rider was kind of like out of the picture as a franchise for almost the entirety of the 90s, outside of like a small set of movies.
Wow.
So kind of like the general theming was kind of like based around like awakening an ancient power. For example, like all of the monsters are like ancient creatures who have been like unearthed after like a tomb was opened, along with the Kuga suit itself, and that does show a lot.
Like Devil Man.
And I do feel like that does show a lot through the suit itself, through like kind of like the gold rimming, as well as kind of like the chest plate, and especially if you look very closely at like if you look closely at like the neck, for example, you can also see like hieroglyphics.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, what are like y'all's thoughts on Kuga here? As like it's kind of like the very first suit that they done in like quite a while.
I guess we start left to right again, huh?
You can all discuss
organized?
amongst yourselves in like any order. Like you can like discuss it amongst yourselves if you want to.
I like
Maybe
his.
Maybe a little biased, but I do like the bug eyes. But maybe
Yeah.
Me too.
I also really like the bug eyes. The helmet is very cool.
Yeah.
That's neat.
I love
I
the
like-
details.
I like the balance of the gold on the outfit.
Yeah.
Me too. It's not too much, right?
I like
It's in the right
it.
places.
I like his kneecaps with no straps and also his singular big toe hole.
Well, I mean, I guess that also kind of like adds to like the aesthetic because like old sandals.
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
I see. Yeah. Okay.
I see it
The
now,
gold
yeah.
around the ankles and the wrists is also doing that.
Yeah.
The only thing
I
that
like-
I would probably change is that I would make the armor at the torso a little slimmer so that it's a little bit more even with his.
Yeah, it
body
is a
shape.
bit bulky, and I don't really like the
That-
ribs that much.
Yeah,
the
I was
abs.
Yeah, the
Say-
ribs are a little weird.
I
Like,
think I kind of
I like the
them.
shoulders.
I think
I
I
feel
kind of
like-
like the ribs.
I feel
I
like
do
I
like
like.
shoulder pads.
I feel like I like the abs more if there was also plating on his legs.
Mm.
If it was a full
Yeah.
like armor suit.
Yeah,
If he
there's
did
not enough
if
red
there was
on his
something on
legs.
his thighs, just a little more detailing.
Yeah, his
maybe
thighs
just
are
like a
very
darker-
naked.
Yeah.
Mm,
He
mm.
didn't look like he skipped leg day. Then
Yeah.
His peepee's out there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for his civilian outfit, it's kind of basic, but it's like cute basic.
A lot of them are very
Oh, yeah.
basic, and I didn't know if I wanted. No, you finish.
Because they're the red main character. That's
True.
usually how it goes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how I wanted to do this is because it's a little weird. Kuga does not have a secondary rider. I was
Sorry.
originally planning to
Oh.
show their other forms in which they have like different colors. The red one is known as the mighty form. It is more based on like physical attacks. They have several more. A green one referred to as... Oh, I completely forgot what the other one was. Give me a second. Let's see here. They have a purple one, which is referred to as Titan, in which they get like a big old sword. There is Pegasus, which is blue, in which they get a spear. And then there is... let's see here. And then... Okay, let's see. The dragon form, which is green, in which they get a firearm.
Ooh, a gun?
Yeah, I was gonna
Gun?
say, assault
Gun.
rifle.
I couldn't tell if firearm meant gun or firearm.
Oh,
Yeah, like they get a gun.
Thing.
Like they get they get a crossbow.
Oh.
Oh, kind of crossbow. Okay, I like like a pew pew.
The purple one, the Titan form, does fit a little better with kind of like
Oh.
the purple form. It definitely does fit. It definitely does kind of like enhance the design a little bit in terms of like the making it slimmer point that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, it looks way more like a knight. So does the green one.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even... Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't even realize... I thought the chest plate stayed the same across all of them. I didn't realize they, like, changed
No,
entirely.
they're all different.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
I really
wow.
like that. I really like that purple one. I really kind of have a I really like night aesthetics. So, and also, sorry, it took me a moment. My fiance was telling me stuff, and then I was trying to figure something out. Yeah, I really like the.
You can't see the other suits. Yeah, I was planning. I was debating if I should actually put it up or not. But I'm just gonna sneak this.
Maybe.
I'm gonna sneak a little card into the corner. Give me a second. Here you go. I'm gonna sneak that in the corner. I'm just gonna put that in front of y'all. Here you go. Have your dish.
There we go.
There we go.
Delicious figurines.
I think
Yummy.
Mike Wazowski wired.
Yeah, I like the
Honestly,
purple
this
one,
kind
and
of
then
Mike
the blue
Wazowski and Oro.
one. And then the green one.
I don't mind being Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
I also like the I mean, I like the green dude in general, even though it's a bit simpler than the others, I feel. But I do like the fucking crossbow, and I think it's very pretty.
I
like the green. I like the purple.
It's very
Yeah.
honestly.
Green definitely gives me bug vibes in a
Yeah.
good way.
I love
I think
Balrog.
though, goes good with the gold in terms of like the ancient power theme.
Yeah.
The
I
blue
think
dude's
that-
actually the blue one's actually the most basic, and I just don't
Yeah.
have much to
yeah.
say
Well,
about it.
I think
I
this.
feel like that's what makes it good though.
Well, I
I
think.
think this.
It looks good.
That-
There's just
Is it okay if I chime in for that?
Yeah.
because it does kind of fit in with what the Pegasus form is supposed to be. It was supposed to make him like more agile and faster. So you're probably gonna want like a slimmer design to
Yeah.
have something like that work.
I think
The
that-
blue one's kind of cool though because it's not all the same blue. Like you see the outline
Yeah.
where the arm comes
Yeah.
through on the
Yeah,
chest
it's kind
plate.
of like the cyan like rimming.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
They
I
should have
think-
given him a boob window.
Yeah.
Belram,
You should say that about everyone.
Belram,
Say that
how-
every single time.
Belram, how we're mainly doing this is that we are mainly going to show the base form. I was originally not intending to show any others, but I'm kind of making this one exception, as Kuga does not have a secondary rider. So we're only going to show the base forms. We're not going to be showing any powered-up forms. We're not going to be showing any final forms, even if they are superior to the base form. It will be judging entirely based on the base form. It's just that this one has an exception because Kuga does not have a secondary.
Ah.
Alright.
The helmet is my favorite part. I love the buggy helmet.
I
It's
think.
cool but cute.
Sometimes I don't like the eyes, but in this one I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the base.
the bug
I think
eyes is
what
gonna
make-
be something that you're gonna be seeing a lot.
Yeah.
But
think
I
what
mean, like,
makes-
if it doesn't have the bug eyes, is it really like?
Is it really a rider?
Yeah.
I wonder is there a reason for that, Sierra? Because I know that with kids in Japan, I know that like young boys like to collect beetles and make them fight. Is
And
this
those
kind
do
of
look
like a
like
reference
beetles.
to that?
The original Kamen Rider, like Ichigo, from all the way back from 1971, they were based on a grasshopper. It was originally the original series was intended to be based on Ishinomori's manga Skullman, but they deemed that too violent, so he kind of like remixed the design a little bit and kind of settled on like that grasshopper-looking form. Kind of like the bug aesthetic does stick a little better in the very earlier series. For example, like V3 looks a little more, which came after the original. Kind of look more like a dragonfly, and then you have Stronger, which looks more like a horned beetle. There are some like other like bug aesthetics you will be seeing further on, and what I mainly chose the Heisei and Reiwa era for is that a lot of the designs are a lot more varied. As much as I do love the Showa era designs, some of the designs do blend into each other a little too much. But the general kind of like bug eye theming is something that you will be seeing a lot. Sometimes they differ away from it, sometimes they don't stick to it at all. You will see a bit of evidence regarding that later. Also, uh-oh, who followed? Maybe that's what I get for putting stuff in front of the chat.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow, Morden Solus. But yeah, that is kind of like the general reason for the bug eye theming.
Awesome. I learned
Hell
something
yeah.
new.
I think because the purple one and the green one are my favorite, I think the common denominator between those two is the neck kind of collar. Notice how the two very different but still very prominent collars. I think green and blue and red don't really. So it kind of I don't know. It doesn't feel like a suit with the red and blue. It feels more like an armored suit with the green and purple.
Yeah, a lot of these are usually gonna be like more armored. So what is like the general consensus then?
Good.
Very, very,
Very
cool.
good. It does the
good
job. It is
suit.
basic but nice.
Yeah.
Very good for your main character.
The only thing I would really, I would just slim down that midsection. I think that would make him like super sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just make his legs buffer.
All right.
Yeah, add
One
armor
or the
to
other.
it.
Yeah.
I'm on team make him buffer, but
I'm on
Hey.
team make him buffer.
I'm on team to make him a twink.
Okay, speaking of which, since he already does look like a twink, I didn't know if I wanted to talk about this or not. But before we move on, I wanted to talk about the Oragiri effect. Do any of you know what that is?
I've
No.
never heard of that.
The Oragiri effect is a... Okay, so when Kuga was originally airing, when they first collected kind of like the ratings of like who was watching, etc., there were two big demographics. The first one was children, of course, because that is who it's marketed to, and the second was housewives.
Oh,
So as
here we go.
So as I recall, and it is based. The Oragiri effect is based on Kuga's actor, Joe Oragiri. It is referred to as a television phenomenon in which a program attracts a larger than expected number of female viewers because the program stars attractive young male actors or characters.
In the
When-
West, I think it's safe to call that the Star Trek effect.
Yes. So like a lot of them are a lot of like the protagonists are usually kind of like young men, usually kind of like in early 20s.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's gonna be like something you're gonna be like seeing a lot,
And a lot of-
especially after
And a lot
Kuga.
of moms watch it with their kids,
Yeah,
so it
yeah, that's
doubles
true.
down.
The win for everybody, the whole family.
Exactly.
It reminds me of how like children's shows sometimes sneak some stuff in because they know the parents.
They're being forced to watch it.
Bluey has like a ton of adult
Blue is a great show.
storylines, honestly.
Bluey's great.
Bluey's
But
great.
no, yeah.
Good
Those
suit.
housewives. Those housewives.
Adam Driver voice, good suit.
Bluey is amazing. Okay, let's see here if I can move on over to the next one. The next one is going to be Agito, who debuted in 2001. Let me see if I can quickly get back over to the stage here with our funny friend, the traffic cone. I wonder if I should start the video like before I switch over. Whatever. We'll see.
VLC, sponsor us.
Okay, so it is showing. So it is showing for all of you, correct? Just
Yeah,
wanna-
it is.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure that it is still like showing.
Ooh, I actually really like that sweater.
That looks cozy.
Yeah, that looks super cozy. Well, he has like longer hair. I like that.
Whoa, what are these
Pretty.
guys?
Oh,
Whoa!
are we reading that?
Whoa!
What are yours
It
is
was,
from?
like, neck
Agito
scarf.
is 2001.
This is very 2001. I can
Yeah.
feel it.
Yeah.
That's like a headlight on that
Dude,
belt.
what the fuck is that thing? What the fuck
It's
are we
so
watching?
bright.
Oh god, the furries
Whoa,
are
whoa.
great.
Dick
Oh,
flashing
the
light.
furries are here. Whoa! I like this guy a lot better already.
Oh.
Whoa!
Cheetah men.
Wait.
Oh,
Whoa!
Oh,
Every time.
Don't worry, I'll forget about him in the next 4 minutes.
All right, so the next one up is Agito. Agito is kind of more or less a... Okay, first off, I could also go over. Every protagonist is a completely different character. The nice thing about Kamen Rider is that most of the series are their own self-contained story. So there's no specific order to watch them outside of a few exceptions. But a majority of them you are able to just watch on their own as their own individual series. Agito is a little strange, and most likely because of the success of Kuga. It is usually often referred to as kind of like a season 2, as they share a lot of similar theming with like the ancient power and stuff like that, as well as being implied to take place several months after the events of Kuga. Let's see here. I honestly do, and honestly to fit with that, I do feel like Agito's suit is kind of like a big improvement on what
Oh,
Kugo
yeah.
went
Yeah,
for.
I can already see some
Mhm.
things I like more.
I
I like it.
I love the
Yeah,
shoulders even more.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
Did one
I
of
love
them
the
just say it's just like
bones.
Final Fantasy? Well, they're not wrong. Like I said, they're
Yeah.
all Final Fantasies
I'm
are usually
right.
like their own
It's true. They're all
individual,
self-contained.
their own individual like self-contained little stories.
I
They
like
just
that.
share themes.
My favorite Final Fantasy is Bachelor
creatures.
Party Goes Wrong.
So about did you say his name was Agito?
Yeah, Agito.
Agito.
Agito, otherwise known as the Latin word for keep going or move.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna say it. I like his suit less than I like the first guy.
Oh.
Is that so? You wanna emphasize on that?
Yeah, there are some elements about his suit that I think are just kind of okay. Like, okay, if you want to switch back over to the stage where he's at, I
Alright.
can kind of talk a bit about the parts that I'm just kind of meh about.
All right.
But so looking at his ankle pieces, they're very plain, as are
Yeah.
his shoes. He's got some kind of bone shape going up his shin, but it doesn't really like continue through past the knees.
Yeah, it should.
Or show up anywhere else on the outfit.
Mm.
There's really nothing going on below the waist, and also
Mhm.
I feel like
It's very
the
flat.
chest
Mhm.
plate and belt could be a bit lower.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
also like that it's higher. I like how the
I like
belt's
the
not.
chest plate. I like the chest plate.
I do like the belt's
like
more at his
chest plate.
waist.
I like the chest plate. It just feels a bit high to me for some reason.
And
He's got a crop top.
yeah, I
Fair.
It does kind
I
of crop
honestly-
up. I know
I
it.
honestly like that it's higher. It accentuates his waist a lot more.
Yeah, I like
and it
that.
fits his
Of
body
course.
a lot more.
Of course, you're focusing on the waist wire.
Well, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure
No.
like these positionings are going to be varied because you have to remember a lot of times the props on the shows are usually the toys.
Yeah.
That's true.
So of
I-
course it's gonna like shift around.
I
a little
do
bit.
agree that this suit looks a lot dimmer. It looks more like it's made of foam than like plastic.
I think I can see what you mean regarding that.
I
I
like
do-
the sleekness. I like the sleekness,
Yeah.
but I'm
I
not
like
really
the
a huge fan
horns
of the
more.
design. Yeah, the
I-
horns.
I
are
like
cool.
the shape
the horns
of
are so
the
cool.
face piece that are horns. I like how it goes down.
Yeah,
and it looks
yeah.
like a bug's mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
One
I
more
do
thing that I
like-
probably should have asked that at the beginning. How's the audio on the stream?
Oh.
I
Yeah,
have
how are
it
we?
muted, so I can't.
Yeah, I'd have it muted too. I don't know.
It's good. Okay, thank you, Snowy.
Yeah.
The more the years pass, the more the writers are designed like toys. Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of how you
That's
make
how
the
it
money.
goes.
That's kind of how
That's
you make
true.
the money.
That's true. But yeah, I think I like Kuga's design better overall. However, yeah, this one does have elements about it that I do like the chest piece shape overall, and the helmet. I do like the
the
helmet.
chest piece adds abs without making it abs.
Right, right.
Mhm.
I wish it was more colorful.
hmm
Yeah.
I've never been a huge fan of silver in suits. I prefer black, but I know that's
Yeah.
a personal thing.
It works with the yellow, I think.
Yeah.
But
I can't tell if it's supposed to be yellow or gold. Either
Probably
way,
supposed
it's
to
kind
be
of
gold.
two in the
Gold.
middle.
It is yellow.
I feel like the silver parts being black though would be too much black.
Yeah, I think
Hair
your
color,
silver
right?
fits here.
Yeah,
But
If
I
there
think
were
in other
colors in the
suits-
suit, then there wouldn't be that problem.
Yeah.
yeah.
For future reference, can you add the characters' names at the bottom? Because I forget.
Okay, I will do that. All right.
Or if you're not, if you don't want to do that, I can do it too.
No,
Take some of the load off you.
Yeah, true.
if you wanna.
Yeah,
Yeah, if other people remember, please.
yeah. Yeah, you're juggling enough as it is, Sierra.
Because if we're gonna like go back to other suits, I'm gonna be like, who now?
yeah. So this one's Agito.
Okay, so let's keep in mind that we have a good amount to cover. We have about a little bit over 40,
Oh
Wow.
Jesus!
so we might be here for a little while.
Yeah, it's okay.
If we want to do a part 2 at some point, if y'all get
Yeah.
too tired,
Yeah,
I
we
am
might
down for
have
that.
to do a part 2 just
Maybe
because
based on time.
one, I do have to leave for somewhere early tomorrow. 2, my room is really hot. 3, I'm still not feeling entirely great.
Valid.
Well, you said we're covering about you have about 40 that you have lined up.
Yeah.
We can do 20 today.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah, half and half. Yeah.
All right, let's quickly go back over. So, like, the general consensus is like there's improvements, but you still like Kuga better, yeah?
That's my
General
personal,
consensus
yeah.
mid.
I like this one more.
I like this one more too.
Death by mid.
It's close, but I think I like Kuga better.
All right.
I don't love either of them.
I haven't found my perfect suit yet, but
Yeah.
we're getting there.
All right, let's quickly get back over to the stage real quick. We're going to be showing the secondary. This is going to be G3X. Let me see here.
Like Gex.
Oh no! I'm always walking into these. Let's see. Do I still have his PNG anywhere?
I love noise suppression. No one knows I'm playing with fucking bubble wrap.
So real.
Chair.
Okay.
Oh, he's manually putting on this suit.
Whoa.
Ooh, this guy's cool.
Well, these
I like the
characters are
rocket on the back.
reoccurring.
Wait, is he a cop?
Yes. Okay. So
Oh,
I will get. Okay. So how did G? Okay. So G3 is
charging.
a artificial suit based on a rider that they are taking place as secondary in terms of a character. They are a line of suits used by the police to basically defeat those monsters that we saw earlier.
The same.
The furry
the same
spiders.
girl.
Yeah, like the cop friends are like reoccurring.
You're back. Oh no.
Oh! Hey!
What?
Ryuki, no.
No.
Bad
No,
Ryuki,
no,
bad. Back away. Let's see here. So yeah, G3X. I may have put it wrong because I put the G3X suit and not G3.
finally has leg
but they still
armor.
have general. But they still have like a general like. They all somewhat like share like a general design.
Okay.
But yeah, G3X is not exactly like a rider on their own, but they are kind of like a line of suits.
It
That are kind of like
screams RoboCop.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's a cool
that's like I think that's like
design.
the idea.
I like that this one has leg armor finally.
Yeah, that's true. It's too much leg armor now, though. It's
Yeah.
They were
like,
like, all right, the
silver.
last one was really boring. Let's put a whole lot on it.
Let me get the proper
lady.
G3 picture real quick. Let me
It's
see
like
here.
way too segmented.
There we go. Here's the
Wired's not
proper
allowed to
G3 pic.
Wired's not allowed to say anything about this, but I do have a thing for dudes. Wired, you're not allowed to say anything.
Wait, dude's in what? Your audio
Dudes in
cut out.
what?
Dude's in armor.
Oh yeah, dudes in armor.
Let me
Dudes in armor,
give me a
cool.
brief moment to get like the proper like G3 pic in here. Hey, y'all can keep discussing while you're at it. While you're still
It
there.
looks about the same. I think this one's probably a little bit more sleek, right?
Yeah.
Aside from the fucking cop badge, it's really cool.
I actually
Yeah,
was gonna
minus
say I like
1,000 points for being a cop.
Yeah, I don't like that it's a cop, obviously. However, the way that the badge looks inset into the suit, I think
Yeah,
is a
I
cool
do
idea.
like how it's like in. Yeah, like how
I
it's
like the
in.
That is cool.
roboticness of the head.
Yeah, I like the crown almost, the crown shape.
Yeah, Robo
It looks
Bug.
like a Gundam.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can see a little bit of a like mech feel for this. It's cool.
Yeah.
I like the little gun
I do like
holster.
it because as a result, because of that, it does feel like a lot more like artificial,
Mhm,
Yeah.
and kind of
I
like some
do.
like
It's
kind of like some
kind of
being
the
more
point, so
artificial,
that's
some
right.
being more natural is kind of like a thing that we'll get into a little more later.
I see.
I'm gonna be a bit of a gay guy here, but I do like the pecs.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Pecs are
I
good.
think that's the first time that the pecs looked really good while still being like really big. Like the yellow or gold one was a bit smaller. That one looks like abs, but also looks good while being abs.
I kind of liked Agito's pecs, but I didn't like the rectangle thing that was smushed between them.
That's a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
a little light. That's kind of like that's supposed to be a light for their like other forms because they
like it.
because they have like two halves of their body they're able to change. But like I said, we're mainly judging based on the base form. So if it looks out of place there, then then go for it.
Yeah,
I like
I
this.
like the way the collar goes, and then
Yeah.
the shoulders, like how the shirt ends on the arms.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay,
Oh, you know-
but if I had a toy of this dude, I'd be chewing the fuck out of this dude.
You know what the shoulder blades remind me of?
Hi,
Fall-
hi.
Hello?
My friend Freezing Kaiju is here.
Oh, hi,
Hello,
Kaiju.
Kaiju.
I know them.
Yeah, this is the friend I was talking about. That's been putting Kamen Rider all over my
I like it. Looks like a Fallout power armor.
Which one? The first one or the new one? Or the
New-
G3X or the original G3?
No, the first one. The one with the rim, the gold
we're mainly
rim.
talking about the second one though.
Oh, okay.
I will say I do really like the way you can see the zipper going down the main part of the suit. That's
Yeah.
I just realized that. Not quite sure how to feel about
I
that
like
now.
that there's a clear under piece with
Yeah.
the things
that gets
put
a
over
thumbs
it.
up from me.
I would like him to take them back off, and then also the helmet, and then
I really like the. Oh shit! Did my headphones bunk out? Hang on.
No,
I think
you're
my
still here.
no, I just stopped because I wanted to be a little family friendly.
Man,
You can bark all you want.
I
Looking
like his
disrespectful.
belt.
Zipper.
I
Oh
like
yeah, the
his
zipper goes
belt.
all the way down.
Yeah.
I just realized.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Whoa.
Like, I like the zipper.
Sierra,
can
you should
poop
not
in
have
those
given us
things.
permission.
Well, like, what do you think I mentioned the Onigiri effect?
I want to say
There was a secret third target audience, and it is gay bitches.
Exactly.
I want to say I like his belt, and I like how when he was putting on, it kind of did that charger thing.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, no,
the little LED lights.
Sierra, Wired watched the last collab I did. Oh lord.
Which
The
one?
last collab. The Sentinels of the Multiverse. We played this
Oh yeah.
Seven and I played this superhero game, and we played against two very, very sexy villains, and I was
Yeah,
bad.
you were literally
Ooh.
just simping the whole time.
But no, I like the pecs.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like the overall design. Loses points for cop, but otherwise, like, it's really good. I like the zipper.
Yes. The zipper brought it back up off the ground.
I
from
feel
being
like
cop.
I feel like if you remove like all the top stuff and just leave the leg armor and the suit, it would look like a bike suit.
Yeah, it would still look pretty nice.
If I had a figure of the dude, it would have so many fucking teeth marks on it.
He looks chewy.
Like,
Tearing
on
it
the
up like
right
a chew
side of
toy.
his helmet, he's got little thingamajigs for doing things. I like practicalness.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It has,
Like,
like,
you can
it's
see the
uneven.
function
Yeah.
of something on it.
I need to look at the suit in browser. I get more detail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
probably be
That's what
useful.
I've been doing.
Mhm.
That. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I started, but I kept doing it differently.
Oh yeah, it's
Hey.
little things.
while we're
Yeah.
doing that, we're probably gonna move on to the next one. Let's
Me
see
too.
here.
I'm so ready.
Wait, I just realized I wasn't on you guys. Give me a free second. You know, go get
You're
that set
good.
up. All right, there we go. Let's see here. All right.
Blinks
So what
at
is like
you.
what is the general consensus then? Because like we're already getting points off for cop,
Love
but
the
still.
abs.
I think
Uh,
the general consensus is
Zipper.
cop, but sexy.
Zipper.
Yeah, he's a sexy cop.
Sexy
Yeah.
cop.
Fictional cops
Yeah,
can
like
be
the
good.
fake kind.
Sometimes cops are hot.
Yeah,
Yes.
sometimes. Yeah.
We'll be getting into another one later, but however, he is very incompetent. We'll cross that bridge when we
no.
get there.
Not another one.
We'll be crossing that bridge when we get there. Let's see here. This is Ryuki.
Ryuki.
Let me see. I'm gonna put in. I'm gonna put in the PNGs after I do the thing. Right. Let's see here. But yeah, I do feel like G3's suit is a little busy for me, but like I understand what the point is. So
He's armored.
Yeah. He's more artificial looking.
Yeah. Loving the
Ooh.
suit, so like the casual
Oh.
He's got shutter shades.
suit. Mm.
okay, first
He's
off,
got shutter shades.
I do not like Ryuki. Okay, off the bat, I get what the point of Ryuki's suit is. Ryuki is basically a series with everybody's favorite Asian drama everybody's Asian drama genre. the battle royale. So as a result, all of them are just like kind of like. Also, that was very short because some of these transformations are longer, some of these are shorter, some of them are quick, some of them are not. But like, I get what the point is. All of them are like intended to be knights. He's supposed to kind of be like the underdog who kind of like wants to like break it apart. But even then, I do not like the Ryuki suit. I do not like this thing.
Okay.
I kind of rock with it.
I like the bottom half. I like the bottom half. I don't like the suction cup, suction
What
cup
is
knees.
going on the shoulder or the knees?
Yeah,
What are those?
Yeah.
Ooh,
They
They
look
look
like
like
soda
if I
cans.
Cooling
put them in
fans.
the water, they would start blowing bubbles.
Yeah.
The thighs, though. The
Yeah, I
thighs.
like the strap.
I like the straps.
This
Yes.
is good.
Yeah, the boots aren't bad either.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
boots are
They're
good.
okay.
I like the helmet.
I think,
like-
yeah.
I love the
I
helmet.
like
I
the
love the
tech-
shutter shades.
They made an attempt to keep the whole bug eyes thing by making it bulge out a
Yeah,
little
it's
bit.
it's still in the helmet, and it does get a little more present with some of their other like one of the other forms later. But in comparison, like some of the other suits that we see throughout Ryuki, I just feel like it looks like a bit cheap.
I think
Yeah,
that the midriff should not have been red.
Can I say something? My man's got kind of a Ken doll situation.
Yeah, he has no.
You wanna
All the other ones
elaborate
have
on
had
that?
all the others have had
Transgender.
a admittedly we've never really talked about it, but part. He has none.
I don't know, because
Cups.
Akito's was kind of smooth down there too.
True.
But Kuga, Awuga,
Yeah, they kind of forgot his cup that day, I suppose.
yeah, I guess so.
I do like the midriff, though. I do like the midriff peeking out. Hello.
I think that G3 should have not worn a cup.
Yeah.
Sierra, you
done?
should not
What have I
have
done?
invited the gays.
What
for
have I
this.
done? What have I done?
And okay, I know everyone here kind of is digging the helmet. I personally am not a huge fan.
Honestly, I feel like it would look better without the bulging eyes.
I feel like it would look better with cool red bug eyes.
But it does,
I
but it
like
With
doesn't.
big red bug eyes.
Yeah,
You would look cooler with big red bug eyes. You should do it.
Whoa.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe I will.
I don't know. I feel like I'm vibing the bodysuit. I'm not vibing the armor.
Yeah,
So I like the
yeah.
Fifth Element straps, but not anything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, the
Element
fifth
straps.
element straps.
This
yes.
is just my personal opinion that doesn't actually have any bearing on fashion, but more is just a personal thing. I don't like the shade of red. I think it should have been more red and less
Yeah.
blood orange.
It
reminds me of
well,
Michael
it's-
Jackson Thriller.
Because of
Yeah.
the red, it kind of varies depending on the scenery, which is
Yeah.
probably another
True.
reason why I don't
One of
like
those
it.
things
Because
where
like,
you don't know what color it is till you take it outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
think
the-
if it were like a, if it were
Also-
pure Sierra red, I think that would be pretty cool.
Also,
That's just
looking,
red.
looking at the hips, I love I love like the scrunchy.
Yeah, the ridges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I like the bodysuit. Everything under it is good.
I mean this completely heterosexually. I
No,
want
you're
to
not-
touch
no, you
her.
don't. No, you don't.
No.
No, you don't. Don't lie to yourself and others.
I like
I'll lie to all of us right
Another
now.
thing that no one's really noted yet, I'm not a huge fan of the belt on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them are a little
I like
simple,
this, the little logo on it.
basically.
I don't like the way that the knee suction cup thingies
Yeah,
for
no,
the bike are just like there, and then there's
you
no
know,
other
this is
silver on the complete bottom half. at
all of them besides the cop one, their kneecaps just kind of exist without any strap to hold them there, and
This
I
is
don't
just
like
real
that.
life. This is like real knees.
I don't want real knees in Kamen Rider.
Yeah, so basically, like the point of all Ryuki's theming is that there is, since I mentioned the battle royale theming, there is a lot more contestants, and each of them kind of have like that as like a base belt, and the little card holders that they have are kind of like what give them their what give them their abilities. Ryuki's in this case, he is kind of like bonded to a dragon, So that's kind of what
Ooh,
he's.
okay, now that you say dragon, I see it more.
Like I see it a little more, but like I said, even then with the theming, I'm still not a huge fan of it.
Yeah, yeah.
I can see the
I
dragon
like
in.
it.
I can see the dragon in the belt. I can't see the dragon much anywhere else.
Have you tried checking the helmet because the logo is also on there?
Yeah.
Let me see the logo here. 1 second.
Yeah, the photo doesn't show Ryuki's bracelet. Actually, it does
Manually
because you can
zoom
see it up
in.
there.
Yeah, the very top, right? Yeah, that's yeah. I think that with the dragon plus the bug, I don't know, it's missing for me.
I just realized his hands look like he's like petting
There's
a
a dragon
cat.
and a bug and a knight and whatever else.
Yeah, I want to put something in that hand,
Yeah.
Showing you the bug he
there.
caught.
Okay.
Can I offer you a cat in this trying time?
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say this going forward. For primary and secondary, depending on the series, some of them kind of like have similar transformations. Do we still want to show those, or do we want to skip those?
Yeah, we can show
Show
why
them.
not?
Yeah,
It
do
shows personality.
All right.
That's true. Yeah,
The-
yeah.
That and you still want to see like the civilian forms.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, so we'll be going on to the what I feel is the better suit of Ryuki, and this will be for Knight. Let me see if I can get the audio down, and then we'll get right into it.
So
Once
the
again,
character's name is Knight?
yes. Well, once again,
Oh.
Knight as in like knight in a shining armor.
Oh, okay.
I already showed this one game.
Yo,
There we go.
Whoa!
Whoa!
There we go.
Whoa, the ass grab.
Yeah, I saw
I
that
got,
too.
I gotta freaking turn down the
Hey.
video again. Why
Can
is
you
it always
replay?
so?
Can you replay the ass grab, please? Start from the beginning on this one.
Yeah,
I hate
ass
DLC
grab
so
because my
much, man.
Discord was being funky. I didn't see the ass grab because my Discord was being funky.
I
Yeah.
hate DLC so much. Give me a second. Okay.
I really liked the
There
like leather.
Yeah,
dusty.
Yeah, I like how he's edgy.
Yeah, just even before he
Turtleneck,
transforms, it's a
turtleneck.
good outfit.
Okay.
Ooh, I like him. I like him. I like
Oh,
him.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Silver
I like
Chariot.
him.
All right.
Hey,
Huge improvement.
I like Knight's suit a million times more than Ryuki's.
That's
Yeah.
so good.
Oh yeah.
It is
I
so
like
much better in every single possible way.
I'm gonna say something a little. I'm gonna say something a little unhinged. Man's gonna need a turtleneck when I'm done with him.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yo!
Guys.
I
This is
love
what your
the
audience is
mask's shape, how it kind of has a U shape.
Yeah.
So,
I know,
And the
it's
colors.
really cool. I'm obsessed with the mask. I'm obsessed with the colors. I'm obsessed
like
with the
The
weapon.
color.
I like his little fangs.
Very cool.
I
I
need to
love
look
that he's
even
like
closer
a
at
knight,
this.
but also a bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
Mm.
bat. He's a Batman.
Yeah, he gets a
I
he gets
like
a,
the
pants.
like a giant bat as his partner.
He's got those
Very
pants,
cool.
accessories.
He's
Yeah, he's Meta Knight.
Yeah, his
Literally.
helmet, his suit, the colors, everything is so much better. And he still has the things I liked about Ryuki's
Hey,
suit, like
can
the
I-
straps on the
can
thighs.
I
And
say
I love the
one
straps
thing
on the
though?
thighs.
Can I say one thing though? His belt looks really tight on him. He has like a
Yeah,
little
he looks like
belly
he can't eat a
bulge.
full meal with that.
Yeah.
I really liked the little animation for equipping his belt.
Yeah. I like the ass grab.
Yeah,
I like the ass grab too, but
that
that's because
adds
we're
character.
gay.
That adds so many points to it.
The bat
Also-
turns into a cape. I
Also,
forgot about that.
can-
Forgot about that.
Can we talk about his casual form? His like Matrix
He's
edgy
hot.
Yeah, very
emo
Matrix.
guy. Oh my god.
Hey.
And he has like a whole like black
Hey.
bike that he rides everywhere.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
yeah.
Ryuki's just kind of like
Very
stuck
I
on a
like
moped.
this guy.
Yeah, oh, moped.
I'm gay enough. I'm gay enough.
Look, I love moped. Hey, can you send a picture of his moped? I
But
love
maybe later.
mopeds.
Maybe
For
later.
research.
Just Google Ryuki moped.
Maybe
Ryuki
later.
Yeah, this is like it's still not a 10 out of 10 because it's got those dumb little suction cups.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but they need
a
those.
nine.
Well, like
It's a
But
Bellram
nine.
said, or like
they're-
Bellram said
they're
earlier,
subtler.
there is a reason for the.
Yeah, the reason for them should not be. They should be nicer looking.
Okay, fair.
I feel like they're subtler enough that I don't mind them this time.
Yeah, they fit
Yeah,
better.
they're
They
not
fit
as
better with the
bad.
suit, especially since there's like a chest plate in the coloring.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty dang good suit.
So yeah, what is the
This
general
has been my favorite
consensus?
so
Because
far.
like I
Favorite
said
so
earlier,
far.
Knight is much better than previously.
The general consensus is hi.
Yeah, I think this is probably my favorite suit so far. Even though
Oh, yeah,
I really liked Kuga's, but this one is just too cool.
This is definitely
Oh,
this is definitely my favorite, and I'm doing the finger thing. The little,
okay. I
just
just googled his moped. Everything about him is better when his life falls apart. His edgy side is way better. His motorcycle's better.
Lord, you need to get that place tattooed on you.
No, his bike is awesome and way better than his other. He has 2 bikes as of the original design. Has another bike that looks like a Disney park.
Here's a stupid ugly
Thing.
bike.
It looks. I don't like that one, but I like his edgy bike.
We get it, Wired. You like fucked up men.
We get it.
Yeah.
You're gay.
Yeah. I think I found my favorite so far. I like that.
But he's fine. He's got 2 hands.
Yeah, and feet.
Also, you
And
cannot tell me that's a heterosexual man.
Oh yeah, no. Honestly, none of these men feel straight.
He's giving me Shadow of the Hedgehog vibes.
We'll get more into. I might as well just say it all along now. A lot of the actors in here, especially in later series, like in post 2010, a lot of them end up becoming BL drama actors.
Oh yeah, yeah, that makes
I
sense.
saw that today. I saw a meme about that today.
The names?
just out of curiosity,
Maybe
say
later.
link.
Is it explicit? Please say yes.
I know someone who you can who I can probably direct to who would know a lot more about that than me.
Excellent.
Speaking of fucked up men, let's talk about Fies, who debuted in 2003 and is one of my personal favorite designs.
Ooh, I'm ready.
Let's see it.
All right, let's see here. Let me see. I gotta turn the old music down. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, it's still showing the video for y'all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't lose my way anymore.
He already looks dramatic.
He got a little.
Because he's been losing his way.
This one's a little longer,
Whoa.
so.
Man's got a garter belt too. Hello.
I didn't know the show was sexy.
Look at his flip phone.
Okay, alright, flip phone.
Oh, and he puts it in his belt.
Oh, I think that's pretty cool.
Oh,
Everything was 2003. 2003 was a good year.
Banana. The book that just says banana.
Oh, another
I got
cat
Bill
person.
in the corner.
Oh no!
The cut.
Once again, I'm getting freaking tired of VLC, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, Fi's personal absolute favorite. I adore Fi's design.
Okay.
I love the red line.
It is a
love the
very
eyes.
2003 design.
I
Yeah.
love
Oh, yeah,
this
this feels
design
my
too.
feel.
We landed
Alex
exactly on
obsessed
time because right now
approval.
Steam is playing.
He
Nice.
feels
hell
like
yeah.
he feels like a Hot Wheels car.
Yeah.
He does. Wait, let me
When it
open
comes to
cover.
fashion, I'm very much obsessed with balancing colors
Me
and shapes.
too.
Yeah,
Balance.
yeah.
My number
Balance
one
is the
priority.
best.
This
I
is
like that.
perfect.
I like that his flip phone logo looks like his eyeballs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's so
I just
cool.
love that there's a flip phone involved.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
multiple
Phone
devices involved. They're on his hips. There is a laser pointer and there is a camera, and which are also like devices you switch out.
Perfect.
Like seeing him use that laser pointer to play with a cat.
Yeah, no, and then film
Just in
the cat.
case.
No, and then film the cat with his phone and the camera. It is the ultimate cat filming belt.
He's perfect. He's a perfect
I
man.
like the details on his hands, like the silver
Yeah.
fingers.
Oh,
the
yeah,
yeah,
silver
that's
fingers
cool.
are so good.
It's so he can still
Arrows.
touch phone screens. You know how you have to wear special gloves
Yeah.
where you can touch phone
I
screens with
like the
them?
shoes. I like the shoes.
But it's
yeah.
2003. There's no touching phone screens. It's all the buttons. It's all
Ah,
buttons.
true.
That's true.
I like that.
For once, I like the knee pads.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look good.
It's because they're not weird. Like
cohesive.
It's consistent.
Yeah.
It still looks like everything else.
It adds with the stripe. It continues the stripe down.
I love the balance of the outfit. This is probably the first suit I've seen that feels perfectly balanced to me.
Yeah.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Yeah.
I like it.
I admit, when I first saw the eyes on the helmet, I was a little unsure if I'd like it. But the more I looked at it, honestly, I like it. I like the eyes. I think it's cool. Yeah.
Can I say I still like Knight's design more, but this one is
Knight
very
is
close
still
second
personal.
place.
Knight is still a personal favorite.
Gloves touching things is too hard. Yeah, I guess so.
Looking at them next to each other, close second, but Knight's.
Yeah. Knight is good.
This is really fucking neat, and I love all the little details. I'm a sucker for little details, and there's so many just like the way that like under the chest plate and on his arms have like a texture.
Yeah. Ooh, I like the ridges.
Yes, very cool.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of texturing on the suit.
A cool pattern on his face.
Even kind of like the teeth on the helmet. If you look at the bottom, if you look at the mouth, it has like little
all
teeth.
very like it has little details, and I love it.
This is probably my favorite helmet.
Yeah, this is good.
Next to Knight. Next to Knight, but this as a main rider, this is my favorite helmet.
Yeah, I was gonna say Knight gives really good like anti-hero vibes.
Yes,
Fies
this is a good
gives
hero.
Good hero, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That one was good anti-hero. This is more ant.
This definitely does go back to the grasshopper theming because they even has like the
very
antenna
much
coming
so.
off of it.
I love that.
Yeah, after kind of like I said with Ryuki, it kind of like goes away from it a little bit, and that's something that's probably going to pop up more later. But Fi seems to definitely kind of be like a return to form sort of thing for that.
Yeah, very awesome, balanced design with cool details. Just high Knight, you know.
I think this suit has set the bar a little higher for future riders that we're going to be looking
Absolutely.
at.
Oh yeah. This is the best main suit.
Yeah, and which means we should probably get into... Okay, so what is like the general consensus then?
Good.
Very good.
Best main suit.
Best main suit.
Would buy ice cream.
Oh my god, imagine popsicle, like gumball eyes. One of those with this guy.
Alright, and with that would probably be a good time to get into the secondary, or the rival in this case, Kaiza. They are a giant asshole, and I absolutely love them.
Oh yeah, my favorite. I'm probably going to say this now. I'll probably like the rivals way more because that's just my aesthetic as a guy.
Understandable.
And a gay.
Yeah, it do be like that.
Deep sigh.
Bellroom says time for the bastard.
No.
Well, we already revealed the design, so pretend you didn't see that.
I didn't.
I didn't see.
My eyes were closed. I blinked.
Mine. Look at his hair.
I love it. More hairspray, guys.
Ooh, his hair. Oh, his little chain. Ooh.
Oh, whoa.
His edgier flip phone that goes sideways.
Okay.
Can I freaking stop these, good lord? Because okay, so for using VLC player, what is happening is that for some reason the size of the window keeps changing with each video. So as a result, it gets a little annoying to manage. But yes, Kaiza.
Kaiza.
They definitely make like a good. They definitely are like a pretty good like juxtaposition, even though they still share like many design elements. They are still like fairly good.
Literally,
I love
fucking badass.
Can I say something? I love purple and yellow as like a color combo.
Yeah,
and this big eye.
I love the purple lenses. Those are so.
I like the shoulders.
Definitely the coolest helmet.
Yeah, this is
definitely the coolest helmet.
This is
I like that they're putting all the X's in the design.
Yeah.
That's
This
so
is literally like if you take the last design and improve it tenfold. I like this one a lot.
Facts.
Now, I have a question, Sierra. What is his weapon?
That is a big ol' sword. Let me see here.
Energy Sword Sunday.
Yeah.
It's more like a
Sword.
physical sword though.
Oh, I
Physical
see,
Sword Friday.
It looks like a sword with a gun attached to the bottom.
Let me
Yeah.
check.
On Saturday.
Okay, let me see if I can like a full picture of what the yeah, no, it's a sword and a gun. It's referred to as the blade gun.
Sworgun.
Sword gun Saturday.
Yeah, let me
I
see
like
here
his
if I can.
boots. I like his boots.
Ooh, yeah,
I like
his
the
boots.
ridging on his boots.
Yeah,
I like
give me
how
a free
they
second.
went-
I'll see if I can get like a picture.
I like that
for
he's
y'all.
got a cup holder on his waist.
Yeah, that's
The
good.
cup holder
That's
for his
helpful.
sword.
That's cool. That's cool. No,
Or his
cup
bingo.
holder. He puts his sword on his back.
That
That's when
could
he puts his
fit,
water
like-
bottle.
That could
Okay,
fit
so-
a whole White Claw.
Ooh, his sword.
Looking at his weapon, it also has an X in it, which is very cool.
Yeah.
This is so
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts Slay.
Theming.
He
We love
gets points.
theming.
He gets points for the consistent branding. We
Yeah,
love it.
we love thieving in this house.
Yeah.
I like how the hero is like one stripe and he is like two stripes.
Yeah, very cool.
He
And
looks
the
more
two stripes-
powerful and imposing.
He does. He does look stronger.
Yeah.
Which is what I love for the rival.
And I like the little arrow on his head. I like the little arrow
Yeah,
on his
I like
head.
the one little red bit right there. Yeah.
He just needs to add my eyes are down
Is
here
there a
on
reason
it.
why? Is there a reason? What's the little thing above the arrow? Is that a 5
Let me
or
check.
an 8?
That's how
Uh,
many fucks he gives.
No, that's just pattern. That's just.
Oh, it's a
detailing.
pattern. It looks like a number of some kind.
That's how many
Pattern
times
of
he's
how
been
many
banned from a
fucks
fast food restaurant.
And it continues to go up.
He has 97 mental illnesses and is banned from most public spaces.
I love the shoulders on this suit. The way they flare out like
Yeah.
that is so cool.
The shoulders are cool. I want to ride on them. I want to ride on his shoulders.
Yeah.
Want a common ride on
like a
them?
saddle.
Not
Come on, ride.
God damn it.
as a rival to the other one, I like it, but as just a rival design, Knight still wins in my brain because Batman.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think that like compared to what was his name, Fies,
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
Kaiza has a cooler suit, but as far as rival suits goes, Knight is very cool.
My consensus is
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah,
Into the bone.
No.
I get it.
I agree with that consensus.
All right, let's see who's up next. Okay, we got Blade next from I believe
Blade.
2004.
Ooh.
That was a
let's
good
see.
year. A lot of good anime came out that year.
I wouldn't know I was 2.
I was 4. I was 5 actually.
All you mortals
Oh,
in your
once again,
oh
the
lordy.
Also, I kind of want him really bad.
Yeah.
I love all these fucking pretty boys.
Yeah. Ooh, oh, of course. Oh, of course.
Hope y'all like card hands.
Yeah. Of course. It was 2004. It's card time.
We had cell phones.
No, the way he
now we
ran
have
through
cards.
and transformed is very cool.
Yeah,
Very, very cool.
cards are going to be a thing that we're going to see occasionally. It
course,
depends. It's
it's-
like what's the
I
gimmick
just-
toy this year? Well, we don't have any money.
I shouldn't
Let's do
have
some
been
cards.
surprised. It's a
Just don't let me or Wired see the suits, because we'll say something you want to hear.
Oh no.
what?
H asterisk stuck.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Like
yeah.
a rhinoceros.
Not a
Beetle,
fan of
I
this
guess.
helmet. Not a fan of this helmet.
I'm not a fan of this one at all.
He looks dumb.
Yeah.
He looks
I
like
do-
a.
I do like the pants,
He
but
looks
that's
like
about
the
it.
Enterprise.
Yeah.
I like the things on the pants, the studded bits at the upper
Yeah,
thighs.
that's
Yeah,
yeah.
I
that's-
definitely do
sad.
get kind of like a bit of like the more like night aesthetics that they definitely. put
Yeah.
on.
He looks like a raindrop.
that. I
do-
don't. I'm not a fan of this design, and
No.
The Tin Man from Wizard of Oz.
I can't really say why. There's just something
He looks
about
like
it that just
Sex
He
Pistols
feels
from
like
JoJo.
Space Mountain.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like the fan looking shoulder
Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
little
And
rims
then, like,
on
the
his
top that-
shoulders.
Points up.
pads? Hmm.
I
I
will
do
say,
like you.
I like the things on the thighs. I like the boots by themselves. I think the boots
Yeah.
are kind of cool.
Oh yeah, the boots
just
are
the ankle
cool.
boots, they're cool. I think that the armor at the shins is pretty neat, the way that it kind of goes against each other like that.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty cool
cool.
design. So I like certain elements about it, but otherwise it looks like a toy and not in a good way.
Yeah,
Mm.
agreed. I do like the spade design, the spade symbol, but that's it.
Yeah. Mhm.
It looks like a toy my aunt gets me for Christmas, and I thank her because my parents are looking at me like, you better thank her. And then within 2 weeks, he's just in my toy box, and I've forgotten about him, and maybe his.
Yeah,
Poor Blade.
agreed.
It looks
Yeah.
like a toy that I would get in trouble with because I stabbed my brother with the helmet.
True. Yeah.
It looks like he would make a good impromptu boyfriend for a Barbie.
No,
Or
you
your,
know
or
what
your
you
freakier
No,
figures.
no,
Roasting the shit out of this poor boy. And he was so sexy. He got his costume too.
he would be the rival in your Barbie drama.
Yeah. I feel bad for him because I'm sure he's a very nice boy.
He would
Yeah.
lose to Ken.
But
Not
you know, in fashion, you're not judged on personality. You're judged on how much you're killing it.
It's all about
Yeah.
looks, baby. It's all about looks, baby.
Yeah.
If he took off the helmet, then it would be great.
Walk.
Yeah, I
fashion,
want to
baby.
Well,
see.
sometimes
I want
the
to see
helmets
what's going
break.
on without that.
Something.
Honey, don't
Oh,
let-
Okay, but when the helmets break, that is like the world's sexiest thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
As I was saying, honey, don't let inspirational blogs lie. That was on the outside.
Just girl thing.
oh my god.
Sorry, Blade. Sorry, bud.
Okay, some consensus
You
is
were
mid
cool.
then.
Mid.
little
mid.
Maybe
even less
Under
than
mid,
helmet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Great without the helmet.
Alright, then hopefully that I feel like the thoughts on the secondary Garen are probably going to be a little bit similar.
Oh,
no.
Lord.
Oh boy. Let's see here.
That don't sound too good.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually giving DLC.
Okay. I do like he's kind of. I don't want to assume his age, but I do kind of like how he's kind of an older actor. I'm assuming.
Oh, that color.
That looks a little cooler.
Yeah, it's cooler.
It's cooler.
I
but
wish
it's
the
still-
photo I had looked better. I wish the photo I had
Oh.
looked better.
Oh, I
No,
love
this is great.
I don't like this
Okay.
photo.
Steppy.
Yes,
Big Steppy.
I love the helmet. I love
Suddenly,
the helmet. Very
suddenly,
good.
Blade is looking much more cute to me now.
Yeah.
No, I love this guy.
But it
He
kind of
looks like
fits
a
because Garen is kind of
He's
like an
doing a
asset
funny
points.
dance. He's doing the Carlton.
Like,
Yeah.
I need a video of this repeatedly flipped. Funny
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
I don't really like the. Okay. I like the shape of the shoulders, but also it's just kind of weird. Like I like the design, but also
I
I
feel.
don't know.
I don't like the red. I feel like it would be better if it wasn't red. I feel like it would be better if it was
It
purple.
would be totally better. Everything would be better purple though. Hey Sierra, can you do me a favor? Can you
Yes.
go to the screen with the suit? And can you take the corner of the image and flip him repeatedly?
I'll just sing here.
You know what? I'll make the flippy meme in the meantime.
No, I have a button that plays a song. I can do this.
Well, you just think
We're
that I have to do
gonna
that a lot because I have to like right click.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's really loud. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
That was loud.
Yeah, that was really loud.
That scared me a little.
Yeah.
I don't like the boots. The boots look stupid.
Yeah, the boots look stupid.
So general consensus on Blade is rough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like his helmet.
Okay, my
I like the
consensus on
point.
Blade is better now that I've seen Garen.
Yeah, same.
I loved Garen, guys. What the hell? I thought it was like awesome.
Nah.
I like
This is
Blade.
awesome. I'm gonna put it in my
Not for
mouth.
me.
I like Blade's. I like everything about Blade except for his head.
Yeah, that's kind of, yeah.
Garen's
Yeah.
just kind of like,
Garen's okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I think Garen is like top tier.
Is it because
That's
you want him to
fair.
dance to Love Live music?
That's Idol Master.
Oh, my bad. I'm such an uncultured swine.
Right. Yeah, you
man.
can game yourself, Grandpa.
I want him to dance to Nightwear.
True.
Only me and Susu know what I'm saying, but I want him to dance to Nightwear.
Wait, I think Blade
I
could do Nightwear.
I made the gift.
I think Garen could do. Let me think here. Coconutsu Natsu Natsu Holiday.
Oh, he's fucking schmoovin'.
I'm just gonna put Garen on your table and
Yeah, make him dance. Put like 3 on the table.
Susu, sorry to do this on stream, but we need to do a cover.
Yeah.
we're just gonna put Garen next to Wired. Your son.
There we go. I like when he's between them. It's like they're fawning over their son.
This is our son. This is our boy.
It's so
His
beautiful.
design is like symmetrical enough that it looks like he's really dancing.
Yeah.
I do like that about his design. I like that it's nice and symmetrical. Like, not to sound like that's the kid here, but that's cool.
I can watch this GIF for hours.
Hang on, I'm gonna turn the volume down on that one sound, and then.
Please,
Yeah,
you
please,
might want to
try it
please turn it
again.
very low. How many hot takes have you missed? Well, the general consensus on Blade
We
seems to be
just
mid,
roasted this
and everyone
dancing
is
guy.
very thirsty for Night. So that's kind of what we
Yeah.
have.
Oh, that's so loud.
Yeah, that's still very loud.
Still
I
very
literally
loud.
turned it down like super.
No, you
low.
didn't.
I did. I turned it down to 14%. It was at 30.
That-
Put it 5.
That particular song just doesn't like you.
Please,
Are you using
baby.
Soundpad or something like that? Because normally
I'm using the soundboard on Discord.
Yeah.
That doesn't really like change sounds really.
Yeah. Do we just
Because
wanna move on?
I own the server, so I can edit the soundboard.
Yeah, I think that we've our consensus on Garen. Do we have a consensus?
Everyone else has
He's mid, but he's
consensus. I just
fancy.
disagree
Looks
with it.
slightly better than Blade, but not by much. Is probably the consensus that I can probably
Honestly,
take away.
Honestly,
I like Blade
I like Blade more.
Everyone
Yeah.
else likes Blade more. I like Garen.
All right.
Can you make dancing Garen into an emote on your?
We can put it in the Discord. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know if I can get away. Like I said, we're already like kind of like stepping on eggshells. with
Yeah.
this stream.
I do like dancing Garen. Wired, we need to figure out what emoji we're gonna kill at our personal server. to add there.
Yeah.
We'll make Dancing Garen like the post-stream post. I don't know. We'll see.
I just realized his head's bobbing back and forth.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on over to the next
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So silly.
Now we're going for one who's kind of like drastically different. Let's talk a
Ooh.
bit about Hibiki, who is a good friend of mine's favorite Maru Disciple. Also, go on one.
Red.
Whoa.
Even purple.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, so
look at it.
Hibiki,
Dope transformation.
based on Oni, it definitely shows in many areas. Hibiki is a little weird because Hibiki was not intended to be a Rider series. It was intended to be based on another like old toy series that they wanted to reboot, but it ended up becoming a Rider series instead.
Oh.
So
I
as a
love
result,
this
he's
design.
he's definitely a little more unique than the rest.
That's Miguel.
Yeah, just Miguel
It's
Miguel.
Miguelito, yeah.
Also, where's the
That's so
thong? Well, like I said, it's
weird.
based on Oni and kind of like the Oni loincloth, so it fits.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Okay, I
dig
see
it,
that
I dig
now.
it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There's a song that comes to my head when I see the name Hibiki and then see a beach.
I like Hibiki's design. I'm looking.
Respectfully?
It looks.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking respectfully. I'm.
Can we point out that I'm on the front of his head?
Wait, what?
The little gold kind of looks like me.
It does!
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure still what you're getting at.
I
I do like the
feel
little
like
Oni
there's,
horns
like-
though, which kind of like
I
take place
love
at the
the Oni
antenna.
horns. I love the Oni ones.
I do like his 2 house arrest bracelets.
Yeah, they gotta really make sure he doesn't escape.
Overall, I think the design is full of really good ideas. I feel like color-wise, it's a bit unbalanced, but like the coolness factor kind of makes up for that for me.
I feel like if you didn't tell me that he wasn't originally a Raiden, I wouldn't see him as a Raiden.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he doesn't look like a rider to me, but I think that's cool.
Yeah,
I didn't say Raiden.
Yeah,
I like
Hibiki
the
as a
abs.
series is very unique. A lot of it's a lot more like quiet and grounded. Even like the main like character isn't even really the rider. It's kind of like a lot less of a kind of like a good versus evil story, and kind of a lot more of like it takes a village to raise a child kind of story. So it's a lot more quiet. It's a lot more toned down. It's a lot more like music based. For example, like the very first episode kind of starts off like this very nice musical bit, which I'm probably not going to show on stream, but
It's a musical?
You say music and it takes a village to raise a child, and I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm very interested. I wish that he had cooler shoes. I feel like this is a missed opportunity for heels. This is a missed opportunity for heels.
Oh yeah, his belt. The belt buckle transforms into a drum. Oh yeah. Hibiki is kind of based on like the taiko drum. So like kind of like their finisher is like them pulling out like these two, like these two like drumsticks, kind of like placing the buckle down on an enemy, just kind of like going at him.
I bet he's really good at the game then.
What?
At Taiko.
Taiko game wired.
Oh yeah.
I will say,
He needs better shoes.
I love whatever material his like bodysuit is made out of.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I like the airbrush of red.
Yeah.
But back to the shoes. He needs better shoes, so I can make a joke.
Make a joke about what? You cut out.
You cut out.
The person's like that one Tumblr post where the person's like, "Hi, check out my new boots. Ignore my house arrest bracelet."
Oh yeah.
I honestly thought you were gonna say, those are his hooves, you bitch.
Yeah, I was also thinking about that one.
I think that if his shoes were like airbrushed red from the bottom too, that would help balance it a bit.
Yeah.
Belt design. I like the logo on the belt.
Yeah, the belt's cool.
The legs need more red.
Yeah. Sierra, I have a question about this design,
Yes.
or about the toy specifically. You know, the belts typically are the toys that they sell to children. Does this character's belt come with the thong, or is...
That's a great question,
You have to
actually.
buy
That's a
that
great
separately.
question, actually. Oh, there's the video on the screen. Ignore that. Let me see. Uh-oh. I knew something was going to get something at some point. Y'all saw nothing.
No, didn't see anything.
Y'all saw nothing.
I didn't see shit.
If it was on the stream, I genuinely didn't see it because I am looking at the image still.
Well, I'm going to be showing it next anyway, so it doesn't matter. The Hibiki belt is just the belt by itself.
Good.
This is another toy I'd put in my mouth.
Yeah, he looks gummy.
Well, I just realized Hibiki is no longer on screen. He's ran away due to what you said.
If he's cold, you're cold. Put him in your mouth.
No.
What happened with the blade ones freezing kaiju? We roasted the poor boys.
Yeah.
Karen got
Okay, here
a little
is-
down and funky.
I'm gonna quickly post it
Dancing.
into Discord.
I'm the only one who liked Garen.
Yeah, you
I think Garen's silly.
I'm a
Dancing
shooter.
Garen.
I like
Honestly-
dancing Garen.
Yeah, honestly, Susu should have the dancing guy because they like him so much.
We roasted
Do you want to have Garen then, Susu?
But also, it's funny because it's like right in the middle of it. It looks.
Yeah,
It looks like they're gonna eat him.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here
It's
you
our
have your
little
son.
son.
Yay!
Adoption.
My real life son is meowing at me,
I do freaking love.
and I
the
also have to
dance.
pee, but I have to watch
piss.
Kamen Rider.
Alright, so do we want to move on to the secondary then?
Yeah, let's see him.
Alright,
Yeah.
so based on like your feedback, I think you might this one like this one a little more. Let's talk about Ibuki, who is the secondary.
Ibu, I like that name already. I
Let
like
me see here.
Ibuki.
Give me just a brief moment to get everything prepared here. We're gonna turn off the old music. As much as I love Forza Sleep. Alright. Let's see. Here we go.
A whistle.
Whoa.
My recorder.
Me when I need to ride my chocobo.
Me when I need to wake up Snorlax.
Me when I'm.
It's on his foot?
What?
Wait.
That's just like
What
one of
is
the.
that woman doing?
I don't know.
Don't think about it too much. It's not about that. It's not about that guy. It's about Ibuki.
Ibuki's transformation takes a little while. At least for just their debut.
Oh,
Ooh, there we go. Stare.
Oh,
Yeah, so
I love the
Ibuki
gold
is
pieces.
Ibuki is definitely a little more consistent.
He's got
I love
Boobs.
this.
You got
Boobs.
I love this.
Yeah, boobs.
Funk dancing for self-defense.
He still has the thong too.
Yeah, he has the.
Is he also based off an Oni?
All of them
think
are based
so.
on Oni.
Okay.
Gordon.
Oni is the general theme.
Oh,
Oni and music is like the general theme.
They-
Big ones.
Colors.
They figured out that this
BRB, I'm
is.
gonna see
gonna
why my son
be-
is screaming.
Slap me.
They figured out that they wanted to turn this into Kamen Rider, and that's why they made him look like this.
His
Before they didn't
Yeah.
know that they were gonna do that.
I mean this like in a normal way, but his gloves look like a slap would be very satisfying.
They look like he's wearing rubber gloves.
Yeah, it looks like.
The texture just feels like it would be good on my face.
I think that
Okay.
he's giving me vibes of like Kamen Rider married with Mortal Kombat, and I'm
Yeah.
not mad about it.
Mm.
I think that this design is good.
He
I
does kind of have
I'm
like a bit of like a
not-
Sub-Zero vibe, doesn't he?
Right?
Yeah.
A little bit.
I'm not the biggest fan of his. I like his boobs, but not the vest.
I love the
I
vest.
kind of like the vest.
I
like
love
it,
the
I think.
vest.
Like the vest.
I
don't
think
know.
it's
love
neat.
this helmet. I love this helmet.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh,
I
it's pretty
wanted
cool.
I wanted him to take off the glove and slap me like an offended
Oh,
Korean
love
woman.
bug. Stop.
No, I don't mean that in a weird way. I promise.
There's no
I
normal
doubt
way to
that.
say that.
Yeah.
I'm autistic. I like texture.
Oh, it's okay. True. Fair. Same. No.
Also,
I'd
this
chew on
is
his glove.
this is another figure I would put in my mouth. I like the belt.
Do you want to rank them based on that instead?
Rank Kamen Riders heroes based on true ability. The autism stream. We've now reached the autism portion of the stream.
I feel
Yeah.
like if he was an action figure, I'd rim my thumbnail across
You
his
fool, they're all action
vest
figures.
texture.
Yeah, I'm
I like the belt and I hope it spins.
I also hope the belt spins, and I really wish that they had cooler shoes.
I don't recall if the
Yeah.
belt spins. Can anyone remind me? Because I know we have Frozen and Bellroom in here. Can you? Do you? Does the belt spin? I forget.
I'm
I
back.
don't
He
remember.
was smiling because he missed me.
Aw.
I like his bracelets. They're a little fruity.
Oh, yeah. I'd wear those.
The belt does not spin. Aw, damn.
Oh,
Aw.
negative points.
It's
And he has
negative
matching
points.
anklets too, though.
What?
I
changed
not-
my mind. This is the
I'm
worst design.
I'm not fond of the fact that the thong part is the same color as the other suit. I wish it was a different color.
Why did you?
I wish
do
it was
you
the
wish you
bright
could
blue.
see it better? Why
No, it just.
no,
I'm
that doesn't
talking
balance at
on a.
all.
I wish it was that bright blue as the gloves.
Yeah.
So you can see it right there. Like the
Why
first
not-
thing you
why
look
not
at.
make it like
No,
gold?
no, like honestly, like that would be better as a fashion statement.
Don't stare! Don't stare! Don't stare! I can't. It's so bright.
I really
Like
like
the
the
sun.
color and the material on these two outfits a lot.
Yeah.
This.
And because the
I
nozzle
know.
of his gun. Oh right, I forgot. Ibuki's weapon is like a trumpet.
He pisses.
He has a dick Glock.
A glizzy.
No.
I'm so sorry, Sierra.
Well, like, to be honest, the trumpet gun isn't much better than that. So.
I
Trumpet
like
glizzy.
trumpet gun.
I really like the vest though. I don't think we'll be seeing anything similar to that down the road, so I think that's a pretty cool
Yeah,
idea.
Hibiki is very, very unique.
Mhm.
All right, let's see who. So what's the general consensus on Ibuki, especially
Very
compared to-
good.
Very slay. I love
cool.
the colors.
I'm
Pretty cool.
personally not fond of
better
it.
Yummy.
shoes.
Freezing Kaiju did send me a picture of the gun, including a picture of his action figure, and I love it.
All right.
I wish you had better shoes.
Who's next?
Once again, I need to freaking wrestle VLC.
Don't worry,
No
I forgot to look anyway. So it's
Yeah,
fine.
no. It's not that it's on this. It's not that it's on the screen. It's just more like I said. For some reason, but I know Bellworm asked earlier why I didn't use the default media player. For some reason, even though I have a set playlist, and it's why I also numbered all of the files, which is why you see like a 1, 2, 3, or 4 before each part of them. For some reason, it puts it out of order. So I don't know why. That's weird. So
Cringe.
So next, we're gonna be talking about Kabuto.
Ooh.
Let's see.
I already like that name. I already can tell it's gonna be a cool design based on the name.
I can already tell it's gonna be a bug.
Yeah, we're gonna
Is it gonna be
we're
red?
basically back to funny Bugman. we're back to funny.
Yeah,
that
baby.
thing he's holding. That thing he's holding looks like a beetle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm already here for it.
We're back to
It's not playing for me.
Well,
Yeah,
it's not playing at all.
Okay.
Stop playing. Sierra, fix it. Stop playing.
I would in Blade's
We need to
chat.
put on our Coco Melon or we'll die.
Put on baby sensory videos now.
I'll just put Subway Surfers in the corner.
Ooh, cool.
I love that thing.
I like that.
Oh yeah, I want that
that.
belt. I would wear that belt every day. I would wear that shit every day of my life.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
What?
What the? Oh my god, it's like that Drake Sprite commercial where his face like, turns into a bunch of different pieces.
Wait a second! I collect figures. I know what that means.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay, cast
Okay.
off.
Oh,
James
I was worried. Because I
Okay.
didn't
Like I said, that's
cast
why I
on.
said like the cast is a little weird, but you don't really see it too
I
often.
think the cast is ugly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind
I
of
was
the
going
point
to
of
judge
it.
it on the.
That's kind of the point of it. Like it's bugs, you got a little cocoon.
I like that the
suppose.
eyes are blue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I like
Ooh,
the
I
blue
like
eyes.
the little heart,
Beautiful
almost
blue
heart shape.
eyes. Is this the boy with blue eyes everyone has been talking about? It's a little simple, but
Yeah.
listening
Not
works.
red, but
I-
still like it's still slaying with the shapes.
Yeah.
Needs more red on the bottom half.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think that the boots could have some red on there. That would
He
really
does.
help
Absolutely.
I
things
do.
out.
I like the pose. It's a bit fruity.
Oh yeah, he's slaying.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I do-
Yeah, it's very simple.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
do-
solid design.
I do
just
like the
don't know if
Gabriel.
it's-
I do like the Gabriel Reyes ass boot, but
Yeah.
It's a solid design. I'm just not sure how much it stands out amongst the others.
Yeah. Same.
so I like
I
the
suppose
I
that
like
makes
the
sense.
thigh. I like the thigh armor. I think that's
Oh, I
cool.
see it. I was like, what do you mean a full beetle? Oh,
I like the wristlets, and I really like the little beetle belt thing. I think
Yeah, I
that's-
like the I like the
love
beetle
that.
theme.
The belt's good. I like beetle theme. I like the horn on his head. Very cool. Blue eyes. Very cool.
I think
um,
compared to everyone else, it's kind of mid. I feel
it's
like
simple.
It's
I feel-
simple.
It works and it's cool.
yeah. I
It's
feel
just
like
that
I feel like
compared-
I feel like out of all
Sure,
of them,
no.
this is the one that a kid can draw the easiest.
Yeah, I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
I
kind of like what's like
appreciate
important,
that.
especially in the case
Yeah.
of some of these.
But
Yeah.
also, I think that in the long run, this might be one of the more forgettable suits.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, it's just compared to all the other ones that have so much dramatic flair and details and stuff,
Uh-huh.
not a lot going on. It's good, but just compared to the others, it's very how-to basic, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like
I like it though.
I feel kind of like the
for
more like simplistic
toy
design,
brand
and, like
reasons.
it kind of like it works in terms of like
Yeah.
it's because it's kind of like you have to put a few like considerations into the design, like how the suit actor is going to move in it, along with like how easy it can be like made into like merchandise and stuff like that. There are like some nice details like around the suit that I do like, especially like the bodysuit part.
Oh yeah, the bodysuit.
It is.
I love everything
since,
red on it.
Since this was like 2006, it is kind of like a very kind of like streamlined tech sort of design. Since we were kind of around that point.
Yeah.
I think it's good for toy design.
Yeah. It's very much what, honestly, this is what I would expect a Kamen Rider to look like.
Yeah. It's pretty quintessential Kamen Rider for sure.
If I saw that thing in the store, I would buy it. Like as a kid in 2006, I would buy it. Or I had my parents buy it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not chewable.
No, yeah, he looks dense and sad, but I think
I
he's
do like
cool
his
looking.
waist. Can we just talk about his waist and pose? I do
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
he
We'll
has
get
a
into that
fruity.
later,
He's
Kaiju. We'll get into that
fruity.
later.
And his wrist.
Wired again with the waist.
Look!
He
It's
has a
Waist is
funny
good.
little waist. It's
Yeah.
true.
Pose is good.
He has a point.
I like that there's straps on the kneecap thing.
Taffy is always beautiful though, PG.
Hi, Peachy.
Yeah.
Hi, wifey.
Yeah, I feel like there could have been more balance and maybe a little bit more to make it a bit more memorable. But it's got a cool, cool belt, which that's probably what matters most is kids wanting to buy the belt.
Mm-hmm.
The kid
I
It
wanna
looks
buy
like the
the
general
can are
consensus on the design
Oh.
then.
I would stim with that belt. I would stim
Yeah.
with that belt so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Is
Consensus
it also
is pretty good.
is the Beetle belt also a flip phone, or is it just a
No,
Beetle?
it's just a beetle.
Oh,
Okay, I wish it was also a flip phone.
I like multi-purpose belts.
I had a
Mhm.
beetle and I didn't get to turn into a Kamen Rider. I just got a waist belly room.
But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
my consensus is cool, just a little too simple for what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, then we'll probably get into
needs
the
more red.
Okay, we'll probably get into the secondary then. I wonder if like the thoughts will change. This is gonna be for Gatak. Let's see here. Let me quickly turn the old music off as much as I do enjoy V3's theme. Let's see here. And swoop. And here we go.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Ooh, I like his suit. He looks like a...
I like the belt.
I forgot
what
about the
the-
cast.
Whoa, he bionicle.
Because they are able to fight in the casted suits as well. They kind of sometimes linger on them for a little bit.
Transformer ass bitch.
Okay.
Come on, everyone knows casts off are better when the cast comes off.
Child!
That beetle.
Ooh, okay.
yeah, like the
I
beetle.
like that.
But can we talk about the yeeted child?
Yeah, the ghost baby who evaporated.
I think like the villain is like kind of like trapping them in there. Let me see here.
I need a gif of that.
But yeah, here is Gatak. The
Ooh,
secondary.
his
I definitely.
weapons.
I feel like the balance is a bit better, especially since
like-
the blue mixes the black a little better.
I like the blue and orange. That's a good color
Mhm.
combo. I wish his eyes were orange.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
definitely kind of work with like the accenting and kind of like mixing into the eyes. That would definitely work.
I don't like how he stores his weapons. Like you
Thank you
can
very
see on the
much, Peculiar
thumbnail of
Little
the
Rabbit, for the
video.
follow.
Not a
Like
huge
the,
fan of the
like
shoulders.
how
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
how
I
he
don't
puts
like that all the blue
blades
is
on
up.
his shoulders. Yeah,
And it
again,
looks
he needs
kinda
more blue on the
fluffy.
bottom.
Also, thank you very much, Freezing, for the follow as well.
Woo!
Let's go!
Woo.
Everyone follow if
The
you're not
blades
following.
say
go
he has
follow
on
right
his
now.
shoulders. We're seeing the last shot of the video. Yep, that is correct. The little blade
Yeah.
weapons that he has. Are all
I don't
Yeah.
like how like
Eh.
I don't
do
like where he
his
keeps
weapons.
them. I wish he kept them like on the backs of his arms, not like on the
Yeah,
top.
Yeah,
of his
yeah,
shoulders.
yeah.
Having him on his shoulders is a little weird. I don't like his chest.
No.
Mm.
It definitely looks like a beetle, but I'm not really a huge fan.
They're not
Yeah.
really.
I like the
They're not really
shoulder pad-
asymmetrical though. Watch it.
Yeah.
Why
I
not
wish
on the
it-
legs?
That's cool, but
I like his pants.
Yeah, his pants, the bodysuit's still rocking it.
The
If
red
they sold-
bodysuit for some reason.
Yeah.
I like how our knee pads are improving.
Yeah,
Yes,
the knee
these are
pads
way
are
better knee
improving.
pads.
Improving.
His shoes are kind of silly. I don't
Yeah.
know
They look
what's
like
going on
bunnies.
there. I
they
don't
got
know
little
what's
bunny
go-
rabbits.
I don't know what's going on with his fake Jordans, but
Yeah, it's
I
alright.
I like the helmet.
I feel
Again-
like I like Kabuto's design more just because
Yeah.
it's more cute. I think it's cute.
Yeah.
I do.
Coming
I feel
along.
like this season is the most. These look like toys.
Yeah, they're very toy-like.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
With an action figure, I'd be stimming, rubbing my hands all over the pants. Like,
Oh yeah, I would have bought this entire set as a kid.
oh, absolutely.
I mean, you can still go
And
buy
right
them
now. Yeah, and right now.
Yeah, but I bet they're like $5 billion trillion.
They
I don't even have
they do tend to
$5,
like,
Sarah.
like new ones or like re-release them often,
Cool.
depending on if like if it's an anniversary or something. We'll see. Term is toyetic. Toy.
Yeah, toyetic. Their designs are very toyetic.
Yeah.
Mm.
So basically, you like the design, but the Kabuto is still better.
Yeah.
I like Kabuto's design better, personally, yeah.
Yeah, I think aside from the mask, Kabuto
Yeah.
is better.
Yeah.
Aside from the mask and the
agreed.
really fucking badass weapons.
I like both
Yeah.
of their masks. I don't know if I like one more than the other. I
Yeah.
like both of them.
Do they
Beetles
ever
are cool.
fight with their masks?
I like the
Yeah,
mask more.
do they ram each other?
How about,
No,
Yeah.
that'd be funny though.
how about kissing with their mouth?
Ooh, do they ever smooch?
Kabuto grabbing
Do any of
an
these
attack
rivals and their
flipping him.
heroes smooch? The Renegade Kiss and Kamen Rider.
Maybe someday, hopefully. Like I said, a lot of them end up in BL drama anyway. So if you just go over there. Let's see.
No,
here.
it has to be a BL drama and a Kamen Rider season. That's the theme.
Well, I mean, one of the ones later, it is kind of like very much like hinted. It's funny because like the director stated that they wanted to make a show featuring a heated drama between men. Oh my god,
Exactly.
Bellram,
They
you're
slept
right.
together.
Bellram, you're right. Oh my god, I forgot about that scene. Oh my god.
What?
Oh, there's a scene with
It
Knight?
is very. It's not with Ryuki and Knight, but it is something that's like very much implied in one of the specials. It's wild.
What?
It's wild.
Oh, good for them.
Okay, right.
All right, let's see if we can move on over to the next one. For all of us in this chat are weebs.
Yeah.
So this might be a face that you might be somewhat familiar with through cultural osmosis, as this is one of like the two most popular series of the bunch. Let's get into Deno. Let's see here.
Deno. Also, I should say this entire stream has been. Oh, I like the air. Oh, is he a dancey boy?
Oh,
I like
shit.
the outfit.
Is he dancey? He looks like a ooh.
Whoa.
Ooh, neat.
I know this
Ooh,
man.
I like that guy.
I've seen memes of that guy.
He was waiting for his chicken nuggets. He was waiting for his chicken nuggets, and now he can't get them.
Oh, I liked it
Ooh.
better without the red.
He's shiny.
Oh, he's got possessed.
He looks like brake lights. He looks. What the hell?
He almost stabbed. He almost stabbed.
Train.
The train series, Deno. Good old
Hang on, my
Deno.
headphones.
You don't like the eyeglasses? Also, I gotta go back.
I know this man. He's
why-
like my favorite gift.
I gotta go back to Wired real quick. You said you liked the. You said you liked the. You said you liked the base
I'm
form.
super
best?
busy.
What?
You said you like the base form better.
Yeah, I don't really like it when the armor came on.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. It feels a bit. I like it for. What year was this?
2007.
It feels 1960.
It feels 80s to me.
Yeah, it feels vintage in some way, and
It
I
feels.
don't know.
I would use the word iconic, not vintage.
Mm.
Personally, I don't know.
Like
That's
it.
the way
I
I'm
like
leaning.
that it has kind of an 80s vibe.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know. It feels like a 60s to me, more like a 60s.
I'd say
'Cause
80s.
I don't have a
Yeah.
specific date. I just like it.
Deno
Yeah,
has
it
other
feels
form- Yeah,
vintage.
but here's the thing, Freezing. We're looking at ones that are mainly like the primary form used throughout everything. The sword form, out of all of the 4 other forms, is the one that is primarily used. Kuga also has the base suit. We kind of like skipped over that. we kind of skipped over baby form.
I have to point out,
Wired, what are you pointing out?
Point it.
Just look under his belt.
Don't
What
worry
is
about
that?
it. Don't worry about it.
What's that like ridge?
What, man?
Don't
He's
worry
got
about
a
it.
very large zipper.
Skinny dick.
No, it looks like he's hiding just a knife.
Skinny dick. Leave him alone.
Listen,
no, it's
sometimes
not-
being a
it's not-
superhero is not enough. You need a knife.
No, it's not phallic at all. It
Hey,
looks like
girl.
he's hiding something.
Is that a knife in your
Yeah.
pants?
Yeah. It looks
Or
like
are
he's
you
hiding
just happy to see me?
something.
Love the belt. I love how the belt's a little more complex.
The belt is cool.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love the
totally.
belt. Everything else, I honestly, I could do with
Yeah,
that.
Deno is very much based on a train, so
Yeah, okay, now,
Yeah,
now that I
he
see
looks
it
like
as
he's made out of
train.
headlight.
and which is
I
why
like
he's
it
only
from
gonna be
the-
trained in the back.
I like it from the belt up. I don't like the knee pads or the boots or the weird red armor.
Yeah, I like these are probably the best boots in my opinion, because they look like boots.
Hmm.
But I don't. I'm
Um,
not.
I really like the chest plate though. I think it looks cool, and I
I
like
do-
the I think it
I
looks
do like. I think this is my favorite belt because it reminds me of like Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah,
It
maybe
looks
that's
very.
why I like
It does
too.
feel very 80s. It feels very. But I don't
do-
like his chest piece. I think that's what's bugging me.
Yeah, I looking at this from a fashion perspective, I'm not seeing much I like outside of the belt.
Yeah.
Um,
But Wired, what's bugging you?
oh, yeah. But yeah, the other character that we saw on screen is Momotaros. How the relationship kind of works is Ryotaros is kind of like the main character, but they are joined by like 4 Maijin who kind of like usually end up being the ones who like piloting more or less. Because Momotaros is the primary one, that's kind of why the visor kind of looks like a peach split apart.
Oh.
The old
Ah.
folktale.
Is that what it is?
Well, at least it's supposed. Well, it's like a peach split apart.
That's what they say it is.
That's cool.
Well, like I said, like Momotaros, the old folktale of boy who.
Yeah,
was born from a
Momotaros
peach.
That is really
was
cool.
born out of a peach. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There are
Sierra, I
4. There
have a
are.
question.
Yeah, there are 3 other forms, but like I said, we're mainly looking at the base one. So
I have a question, Sierra.
yes, go ahead.
That spicy-looking devil man. What's his name?
Like I said, Momotaros.
That's Momo. Wait, the villain is
No,
Momotaros?
that's not a villain. That's the part that they're basically, like I said, they're basically the ones like piloting.
Wait,
Wait, what?
the red demon guy
Yeah.
that was waiting for his McNuggets?
Yeah. Like I
He's
said,
a
like
good guy?
I said, Ryotaros is the main character. However, for him to use the belt, he has to partner with a Maijin. As a result, that's why Momotaros is on the train, and why it also changes to his voice once he's done transforming.
Oh.
It's more,
my
like I said, they're
God.
more or less the one at the wheel.
They're friends.
Oh, they're friends. I,
just
love that.
I like how he's just sitting there like waiting for his hot dog.
Yeah, basically.
My Costco hot dog.
And he's like,
Well-
God damn it.
Yeah,
Knowing that
Momotaros
he's
is
not
basically
like a-
basically piloting him. Uncolored
No-
is
knowing
Uncolored is
that
the human
is
transforming.
great.
The colored armors are the ones possessing him. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a
Oh.
symbiotic relationship in a way. Yeah, that's a good.
Oh, it's like Venom. Oh,
Oh,
That's gay.
it makes so much sense.
True.
I like it since it's like 2 separate
I
organisms.
mean, now that I know the plot and it's
What are you,
train
gay?
themed,
You're letting men inside your body?
It's trained demons time traveling. It's
Yeah.
a series.
now that I know the plot, it looks cooler just because of the plot.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
more I'm still not thrilled with it from a fashion perspective,
Yeah.
but from a series perspective, I
Yeah.
think that it sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah,
I
Deno,
watched-
Deno, and
I watched
another one we're
the
going to be
plot.
talking about later. They are the 2 like absolute most popular writer series. Period. Like they usually come back. They usually have they're the ones who usually have like the most like re-releases. This one and one of what we'll be talking about later are considered like the top next to the original in terms of like popularity.
Okay.
It's mainly for like the series like kind of like writing as well as along with when Ryotaros is not only in the suit but like when Momotaros is sometimes piloting him, you will see Ryotaros' actor play up to like 5 characters despite being one person throughout the show. It's wild. Yeah,
That
Momotaro
sounds
keeps
great.
showing up for all the actors in the show got too famous for Toy to get them back. Well, it's kind of a bit easier for Momotaros because they're just voice acting.
True.
All right, let's talk. So, what is the general consensus then?
Good.
Mid,
Mid suit, cool plot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as a
I
toy, he looks
personally-
alright.
I personally really like the suit from the waist up, but from the waist down, there's just not enough going on for me.
The other VS.
I
like
like
his
I like the
boots.
boots. I like the boots.
Yeah.
It's the knees again.
And
Yeah,
he's
I like
got
the boots.
heels.
The
at
knees and
least.
thighs are kind of just whatever.
Don't
He has
like the
headlights.
boots.
He took headlights out of a car, and he.
I like how he's
pasted them
hiding
on
a
himself.
knife in his crotch. Like, what is that? It's not phallic in any way. It's just a ridge.
Big zipper. I
No,
already
it's
told
not.
you.
It's
How do you
not.
know?
Skinny
Zipper.
penis. I already told you.
It's not a penis. It doesn't. It's a knife handle.
It's your
Don't
boy.
judge this man.
All right.
So Sierra.
Let's
who's next?
let's get into the secondary.
Yeah.
Let's move on for our safety.
Their demon doesn't show up in this for some reason, but we're gonna get into Zeronos.
This guy looks like he's wearing an Undertale t-shirt.
So he's the coolest guy alive. Got it.
I mean, the best over it in that haircut.
Yeah.
Video. I'm gonna see if I can't turn my fan up because it is really hot in my room.
Cards.
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 And
Is it a credit card?
Not his credit card to buy.
Sweet.
like,
Oh no, it's like
Whoa.
a train card.
Whoa! Oh my God!
Okay.
That is so cool.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
That
When
reminds me
your
of a
eyes
thing
are
I
a
just
train.
sent. Oh, tree. Ooh, okay.
Oh my God!
I
All
like
right.
this guy.
Years to grow.
This guy is dope. This is a.
I want to
This-
grow. Whoa.
Hello.
This is my brother Carlton. No, don't mention Fesh.
don't get them
Don't.
started.
Don't get me started with Fesh pants. I'll literally quote the entire thing verbatim.
Understandable,
guy.
honestly, though.
This guy, cool design. Cool design. I like it better than the other guys.
Okay.
Very cool.
I love this dude.
I don't like his eyes.
I don't like.
Just saying, the eyes could do without the horns.
I would
No,
like
I love it.
I like it better without the. I don't like the ribs. Again, I feel like it would be better if it was just green
Like,
with the
I'm gonna-
rails.
I mean, it makes
I'm gonna pull my
sense
fan
with the
string a few times real
rails
quick.
because, like I said, train theming.
Yeah, I like the rails a lot.
I know I like the rails. It's just the ribs.
The ribs on the sides, right?
Yeah, the silver. Yeah, the silver bubbles.
Yeah. I can see that. I don't think it distracts too much for me, but yeah, I can see why other people.
I
wouldn't
do
like
like
it.
how the pants added something to the leg armor.
Yeah.
It's like
Mhm.
up a little
Okay.
bit.
There, because my ears are like sweating. I do like the boots. I like the knees.
His knees look like flip
heels.
phones.
Yeah.
I like the thighs.
I
Ooh,
like the
really-
gloves. I like
Yeah, I
how
was gonna
detailed the
say.
gloves are.
I like
Oh,
the
yeah.
gloves, and I do mean that in a gay way.
You
You
always
want to hold
do.
those gloves?
I like the little forearm things. The belt is really fucking cool. I like the material on his arms. I like everything about this. I like the midriff. I mean that in a gay way. I like the like whatever the hell this
His-
is on his chest plate, like the fucking ladders and the fucking ladders.
Rails.
They're
like
rails.
train
Train
The train
rails.
rails.
Train rail.
They're trains.
I like the texture on the eyeballs. I don't know if texture is the
Yeah.
right word, but you know, the
Yeah.
bugginess.
Yeah.
Kind of like
His
the.
Brain
his
cell in that
belt.
moment.
I kind of. Are you
his
talking
be-
about kind of like the headlight, kind of like pattern looking?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the reflector
Yeah.
kind of style.
I
His-
like the eyes if it weren't for the horns. The horns just look
No,
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
the horns. I would hate it if he didn't have the horns.
I feel like the horns kind of like take
I
it
feel
out.
like
take me
I
out of
would
it.
like it more if the
Chuck.
side horns were gone.
Either the side horns
No.
or the center horns. I feel
Yeah,
like
I think both makes it cluttered.
that's what I think too. But
I don't like this little like weird like on his chest plate the little weird silver things. Those are
Yeah,
weird.
that's what I was talking about. The weird bubbles. I didn't like that.
I do like. How
I
he's got
agree that the horns complete the head.
I
His-
do like how he's got a little shoulder peeking out for a homoerotic
Yeah.
moment.
I like
It's
that.
perfect.
Oh yeah,
It's
no,
perfect for a
it looks.
homoerotic moment.
I
where
love the
his-
shoulders.
It looks less like he's wearing like a shoulder armor and more long gloves.
Yeah, it looks cool. I like the shoulder bits. I like the forearms a lot, and the gloves are really cool. And the boots are good. They have that little bit of heel.
Yeah.
That's what I've been wanting.
But I want to say the shoulders are perfect for a homoerotic moment of getting slashed with the sword and then your shoulder, the fabric on your shoulder ripping.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yes. Yes, his belt looks like it's made of Legos.
Yeah, I can see that.
Should I show the Imagine who they are partnered with? Deneb.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I would be so sad if I couldn't see it.
Let me check because I need to find a decent photo. Let's see. Let me put it on my screen over here.
Who be yawning?
Me.
No, I'm yawning.
Oh, no. I'm
You
sorry.
started a yawn. Ugh.
Ooh.
But yeah, here's Deneb, who is Zeronos's Imagine.
Oh, in
partner.
that picture, now he is also hiding a knife. What's that like little bump?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It's
I
a
do
P.
like this fucking monk robe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. This.
I think the other guy looks
this
cooler.
is something. He's got a door knocker on his
Yeah,
pussy.
I was saying what
Knock,
the
knock, is pussy home?
Collar latch.
God
His fucking choker latch. What does he want to attach to that, huh?
Oh my God.
Knock, knock, is pussy home?
I feel like I would find that guy's costume in like a Spirit Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's just called like Demon Spirit or something.
He's got Robo-Pie fingers going
The
on.
Wicked
They're
monk.
stubby.
Yeah.
Yeah, his like robotic arms are kind of funky.
A secret energy bar to snack on the go.
Like I like the concept of his arms, but I don't like the execution.
Yeah.
But Zeronos though, Zeronos, pretty solid design.
Do you like it better?
Yeah.
Do you like it better or worse than base Deno?
better, in my
Better, a lot
opinion.
better.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. After. Okay, we'll be getting into the next series. Let's see
Oh
here.
yeah, it could be cooling pads for the actor. That makes sense.
Saying knock knock is
photo.
pussy there for the next
Sierra.
one.
Sierra, looking at the photo with the, did you say it was a Majin? Is that what you said?
Imagine. That is usually what
Imagine.
they're
Looking at the photo of them side by side, the horns actually don't look bad at all in that one.
Yeah, they look better.
I rescind my
Can
opinion.
I say this looks like an awkward family photo?
I've said that the horns look good the entire time, and I stand by it.
It looks like they're like, hey, we gotta take a photo in front of this, and Xenos didn't really want to.
That's kind of their
like it.
relationship because they're usually kind of like butting heads a lot. Not like in a, not kind of like in a rivalry kind of way, but kind of over like one is just kind of a dummy.
Yeah. I like this lot that they're standing in.
Don't eat that. Put that down.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Susu's cat is eating something that he should not be.
He's eating a little pet shop.
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't do that!
Oh no.
Me too, Susu's cat.
This picture.
That's
Alright.
a good picture.
All right, let's get into the next one.
next.
Let's see. We, especially since we're going on for too long, I think we're probably going to end on Decade, since that is the end of
No.
the first half of Heisei. If we want to do like a part 2, like at some point, we can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll plan it.
Yeah.
Unless we just want to keep going until we just pooped.
No,
now
I'm already.
I want to do one of these, but like for stuff I like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to do an
Let
idol.
me steal your
one.
assets.
Oh yeah, an idol one. I've actually
Ooh.
talked about wanting to do an idol one for a while.
Bring me back for
With
Idol.
you.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I'll bring you all back.
Wait, except for me, because like I said, I don't have a fashion sense.
Sierra comes back
You
too.
can still judge.
Oh.
Yeah, we want to hear your opinion.
Yeah.
People without fashion senses judge other people's fashions all the time.
Yeah.
It would be
Plus,
fair
I think that
if you all host your own, I suppose.
Also,
Yeah,
I feel like
totally fair.
I feel like you have more style than you give yourself credit.
Yeah.
Oh.
But also, I do want to do the part 2 of the Common Rider one
Yay.
as well. Please.
Absolutely, and I'll probably organize an idol one because there are
Yay.
some idol outfits I'm freaking obsessed with.
Oh yeah, you've shown me a shit ton of them that I adore.
I want to
Like-
do one specifically for Love Live.
Ooh.
Fun, yeah.
That'd be fun.
I mean, I was thinking more Idol Master Cinderella girls because the outfits are freaking thing.
Oh yeah, like the fucking Dara stage outfits. That could be so
Alright.
much fun.
Yeah.
Alright.
Anyways, we can continue.
Alright.
I was just rambling.
All right, let's get into our next one. This is a kind of like this is a design that I really do like, even though, let's see here. Yeah, even though we don't see it too much, it'll probably get. Actually, mine is kind of a little scattered. I don't know what opinion I'm trying to form here, but this is kind of like a personally kind of like a underrated design. We're gonna be talking about Kiva. Let's see here. We're not talking about Decade yet. We're doing that next. Don't worry about it.
This is the first one I've never heard of in my life.
Ooh, new.
Oh, I like the little. I like the
A
little
lot of
bug
people
thing.
tend to forget
Right.
Kiva exists.
Wow, that's a
He's
thing.
a little guy.
Mine.
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh my god.
He's a
Whoa.
vampire.
Oh.
Okay, I like that it hangs upside down.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
If he starts running at me like that, I will poop my pants. Yeah, he's got boobs.
These big
Bad
old
titties.
middies.
Tickle bitties.
If I like over like this, surely they will catch me. No, I'm holding a coffee.
Oh god. I like his little potion. I like his little
I love the
potion,
chains.
Yeah,
I
the chains
love
are
the
okay.
chains.
Here's the good thing and the bad thing about the chains. The chains are real. However, so imagine being a suit actor with one of your legs basically being chained down. So as a result, they had to reveal the final form early because that was a suit that was easier to move around.
Oh no.
Like, I don't know why you like. Why
I
would
like-
you?
yeah,
What's the point of
But
making it
it's
real
so
chains?
slay.
What's the point of making?
I
it
like-
I really like the ankle piece.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I really
Yeah.
like? You know what I really like? Kind of like the jacket kind of look and how it looks like a pop
Yeah.
collar.
Yeah.
Like, I really
Yeah.
Yeah, he
like
looks like a Japanese delinquent.
I
Kind
really
of.
just wish there was no yellow.
Yeah.
I
I
think
kinda
that
like
the
the-
yellow kind of.
I feel
pulls-
like it was if it was full silver.
No, I like the
the eyes were
yellow.
like
Or if they
purple.
pulled more yellow into it, like putting them
Purple,
at
purple.
like some
Yeah.
accessory somewhere, like near the feet or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of
Gold
balance it out.
chains.
On
Yellow
Kiva,
chains.
the little bat,
make
you
it
can kind
gold,
of
make it all gold like the bat.
Mhm.
Because make it all gold like the
Yeah.
bat. Change the yellow to gold. Change the chains to gold.
Yeah.
Maybe make the kneecaps gold and then bam.
Or
Oh,
just
the kneecaps gold would have
take
probably
out
fixed
the
a lot of
yellow
my
and
issues.
replace it with the that's on his belt piece.
Mhm.
Ooh, yeah, that would be good. I do like the texture on his eye,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I do like that shape.
Yeah, kind of like
I
the very
like
bat
it.
shape.
I like that there's armor
I
on
like his face is actually a bat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
You
I
like
do
that there's armor on his what? Who said that? I like that he has armor on his what?
No one wants to admit it.
No. Okay, that's
I
fine.
don't know.
Then I will join in and say I really like the gloves.
Yeah, Frozen is right. They're
The-
mostly just describing the final
forgot.
form.
I forgot that was me talking. I didn't know what it was.
Hey,
I
should,
like
should I
the
show
armors are
off
cool.
what the final form is?
Yeah.
Let's see. If he's
I
like I said,
like
this ends up being a form we
I
see a
like
lot
the
more.
chest piece.
I like the armor on the bodysuit.
Yeah, let
It
me,
kind
I
of-
like the chest piece. It's
Let me
it's very
bring it
good.
Yeah.
for a second, I'll put it on my
Star.
screen.
Char.
This
Dang it.
is. Let's see
Oh.
here.
Oh.
Yeah, this is Kiva Emperor. This ends up being the final form, and like I mentioned,
Oh,
it was pulled out pretty early because it's a
This
little
looks
easier
like
to
a
move around
Peggle
in.
stage.
Oh my god, it does kind of have like a bit of like
This
Peggle or like
is
Pachinko
so
vibes.
Wow.
cool. It kind of has that Sailor Moon type beat.
I
The
like his.
belt is fucking badass. Everything about it, all the
Oh yeah.
details, all the armor, all the gold, like everything.
Yeah.
This is the coolest one we've seen.
Oh yeah. I like the church window eyes.
Well, here's the thing. It's kind of cheating because, like I said, this is a final form,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so we kind of had to like take that out of the. So we kind of like take that into account. So we can't really judge
That's
it.
that's
So we
right.
can't
This
really
is the
judge
final
that.
form, and we've really only been.
It
judging
reminds
the-
me of
We're mainly
Yu-Gi-Oh.
looking at the
Yeah.
base forms.
It looks
I
like
like
a
the
Yu-Gi-Oh
gray.
card.
It does
I
look like
like
a video
it.
card.
I had an ADHD moment.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, there's too much.
Chains.
This is the best
Vampire,
one.
yes.
This is
I
the
miss
best one
the
we've seen-
original guy
This is
a
the
lot.
best one we've seen so far, but it's
No.
disqualified.
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
do
I like the first
I
form
do-
way more than this
I
one.
do like how they only
Me too.
decided to keep out one part of the legs. And also the midriff. The sides.
Comparing the final form to the original form, I actually prefer the original. I do like some aspects about the final one. I like the stained glass window.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
the stained glass
I
window
like the
kinda
whole
look.
I like the whole church kind of
Yeah.
cathedral-esque.
And I like the shoes, which are
The
pretty
Second one was
important to me.
definitely lost the whole bat thing on me.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He looks like a
'cause
luchador more now.
I think it didn't
I
really
can kinda
lose the
see that. I can
batness.
kinda
It
see that.
became more cathedral vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I
it
can see
is
that
very
a lot.
much
All the
based on
yellow
kind of
kind
like-
of takes away from that.
Yeah.
Like, yellow is just not a color for vampires at all.
I feel like
No.
it's too much gold now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Dio? He's yellow.
Okay, well,
Dio's different. You can't judge JoJo characters like that.
I've been
True.
judging all of these based off of if they were JoJo characters.
The secret come out.
I'm like, this one would look really good as someone's stan.
I'm really curious to see what the rival or
Yeah.
like other
Mm-hmm.
rider will look like for this one.
Like how I've been judging them based on chewability.
So what's the consensus on at least like base Kiva then?
I love
Base
the
Kiva
base.
is-
I love the base.
Base Kiva is pretty good.
I absolutely love Kiva's.
I like how it's different.
Yeah.
I'll give him an 8 out of 10. Yeah, he gets points for being different.
I give him a
Yeah.
9 out of 10.
boobs.
Yeah,
Boobs.
true.
Boobs.
Boobs out of 10.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Definitely parts of this that if you were a figure,
Boobs
I would
and
have in my
chains.
mouth. There are definitely parts of this that if you're a figure, I would have in my mouth because
I feel like in the final form, if his armor was removable, I would chew on it.
in case y'all couldn't tell, I was that kid that was
Yeah,
That was what?
you keep
always
coming
chewing on
out.
their toy, always chewing on their toys.
I
Okay,
chewed
okay.
on Polly Pocket clothes.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
see what's
those
up
things are
with my
nice.
Why do I cut out a lot when we call?
No,
It might just be this call for some
it
reason.
might be there's a suppression that you added.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
That could potentially be it as well.
Mhm.
Show me the rival.
We
Let's-
can
Just
continue.
the rival then?
Let's
Okay.
see. Let's see it.
I was
Let's
gonna
see.
link the toy for y'all for some reason. You can enjoy your figure.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Alright, so if you're
Go,
gonna have, speaking of like the cathedral, if speaking of like
Oh,
the,
I love
the-
HH figure
speaking of like the cathedral theme and all that, and of course like having a monster like a vampire, you gotta have your vampire hunter, you gotta have your angel.
Ooh.
So here is Ixa, it's spelled I-X-A. Let me see here. Do I have his photo? I really hope I do.
Probably like $130. I don't have that kind of.
Why are figure art so expensive, man?
Yeah, fig arts are so
Was
ridiculously expensive.
Ixa
sometimes.
even a rival? Well, they're the secondary. The gates.
Some of the secondaries are rivals, some aren't.
The Gates Ride Watch says they're a secondary. We're going for secondaries. We're going to secondaries based on what Toy says. So, might be, I suppose. Ixa is a little weird because they have multiple people use it.
I love the drama of putting on the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going by Gates Majesty.
I love the absolute drama of these transformations.
Whoa.
Oh.
Gabriel, ultra kill.
Ooh, I like the mask.
Wait, no, we'll get to him in a second. We'll get to you in a second. Calm down. But yeah, Ixa. Freezy Kaiju. We're mainly going by Gates Majesty as well as that one song for Revice about all the riders. So Ixa is the secondary. Like I said, they're a little odd because multiple people, and it's not even different. It's not even the actor constantly kept switching out. It's more like the belt is like used by different people, like story wise throughout the series.
I will say this is my least favorite secondary.
Yeah, probably mine too. Oh, I don't know. What about that dancing guy? But
No. See, the thing
Very
is, the dancing guy had the dancing guy.
Although once
There he is
It was
now.
kinda like,
once again, they are.
I can't really
revealing
pick out a lot of good things about it. It's just kind of there.
Yes.
I like
Yeah,
how
PlayStation
Brian
5's on
area.
his feet.
So yeah,
Yeah.
6
I
different
like
people
how
used
they
the
have-
button.
Can I just say
I do like how once
Yes, you
again
can.
they've opted to reveal the most important parts of the leg, but
True. The thigh
I like
and groin
how
window.
there's a circle around his crotch.
Also, what? He's
Fuck
wearing the
all-
PlayStation 500.
It's a little too bulky. Basically.
Yeah, that's
it's
another
like,
thing.
it's
It's
way too
bulky.
bulky.
It's
Yeah.
bulky.
Yeah.
what the fuck is up with those shoulder pads?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they definitely
Yum.
light up, right?
Those are taillights. They're blinkers, and every time he's walking around, he uses them.
Like that scene in SpongeBob. Your blinkers on.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. Not super cool, but it's a little cool.
Eh.
It's okay.
It does kind of
Very
look like the
bulky.
blade shoulder pads, doesn't it?
It's a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
a
lot. There's a
lot.
lot going on.
Yeah.
It's a lot
No.
going on, but a whole lot of nothing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The mask was cooler when the eyes were closed.
Yes,
Guys,
definitely.
yeah.
They were a lot
Mhm.
better when it was closed. They looked a lot better when it was closed.
When they opened, I was like, close them again.
Just shut them.
Put
And I
that
like-
back on.
Probably has a big old target on his chest.
Yeah, that's kind of out of place.
Yeah.
Villains shoot here.
Yeah. I don't like the weird like zipper texture around the chest logo either.
I don't
That
know.
gray color is not on any other piece.
And you just know that like whoever designed this suit probably had very detailed notes for how everything worked and why it was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, too bad
But
it's ugly.
From the outside looking in, it just doesn't look good.
I can
Yeah.
say something nice. I do kind of like the gauntlet.
Yeah, I
gauntlets are
do
good.
like the gauntlets.
I understand.
Gauntlets
that-
are good.
Here's the thing, like the shoulder pads and everything about the legs is what makes it bulky. The gauntlets are the same, but it looks a little nicer.
It looks sleeker. It looks like a
Yeah,
different
it's
metal.
the best part
It looks
of
like
the
a different
bulkiness.
plastic.
It's like smoother and like
Yeah.
the little bit of roundness makes it cute.
Yeah.
Char. Char.
Uh-oh, Susu's fighting his cat again.
Char-
Manorville.
No, Susu's.
Char's
Go in the war,
counterattack.
Susu.
I really wish we had a PNG for Char.
We have the dancing.
Yeah, that'll be Char.
The gauntlets have Mega Man energy. Yeah, they kind of do.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They kind of remind me of
They kind of
remind me of Zoe's gloves, Gauntlet Queen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they kind of remind me of her gloves. We love Zoe in this house.
No.
You good over there, sis?
Susu, you die?
I'll take that as a maybe.
He's trying to eat a thumbtack.
Oh no.
It hurts you good.
Put it down.
Sharp item.
Pack for a snack.
So what is the consensus on Ixa is bad then? He's
Oh,
like I'm
too
not
much.
I'm not a fan.
2 out of 10.
Especially like
Too much.
especially next
Too
to
much.
Kiva.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me look at
Yeah.
Kiva
He's
again.
been banished.
Oh yeah. Next to Kiva's way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Well, if y'all are to put if y'all before we take a look at the last one for the night, like what would y'all say like in like rotating order? It would be like your top 3 out of all the ones that we see.
Ooh, okay. I need to look. I need to
God.
look back.
You would need to scroll
Yeah.
up. You would need to scroll up. Like I said, that's why I
Yeah.
wanted to put all the PNGs in.
Yeah.
Night.
Night
Yeah,
is.
Night is my number 1. I think Ibuki would be my number. No, Hibiki would be my number 2, and Ibuki would be my number 3. And honorable mention to Dancing Garen.
My number 1 is Kaitsa.
Oh, the Kai. Oh, I need to
Yeah.
look.
Understandable. Understandable.
I like Knights, Kaitsa, and honestly, Hibiki's really cool, but I think like I still like classic Kuga.
Honestly, I like the 3 that we looked in a row: Night, Fies, and Kiga. Yeah. That's I forget how to pronounce that.
Night Fies and Kaiza?
Kaiza, yeah.
Kaixa.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm curious where this last one's gonna sit for us now that we've kind of.
Yeah.
I like Kiva a lot.
Oh yeah, Kiva is like 4.
What are your
I
top
like
3?
Knight, Kaiba, and Kiza.
Wait, what was that?
Oh, Knight, Kaiba, and Kiza.
Kiva?
Help me. Knight,
Kaiza
falling
and
apart.
Kaiza and Kiva?
Knight, Kaiza.
Okay, the more I
Kiva,
look
yes.
at Kabuto, the beetle red one, the more
I
I
also
like it.
really like him.
The more I like it now. Now that I've seen a few others, I like that one for just how simple it is. Now that I've seen some like really bulky, complicated ones, his simple design is more appreciated.
So Kaiza and
Yeah, I can
Knight
see
seem to be
that.
like the big winners here.
Yeah.
Today we haven't heard Susu's list.
Oh, I picked first one Kaiza, and then I would say, second place I would say it could be Faiz, and then Knight, and then Garen.
I thought there would be like a lot more love for Fight. And if I were to pick like a top 3, let's see, mine will definitely. I'm going to say Faiz is second place, with Kiva being a third. But the next one we're going to see is my number 1. This is my number 1.
All right, let's see it.
All right, let's get right into it, especially as his theme comes to a close. All right, decade 2009.
I'm sorry, those sounded like farts. Ooh, I like his coat. He's edgy. They're edgy again.
Oh, that would
cards.
be a great piece of merch.
Ooh, well, he's pretty. I like him.
I like the hair.
I like how. Ooh, is he like almost
Raspberry
purple?
turtleneck.
Is he like purple red? Ooh, I like purple red.
He's magenta.
Whoa.
Yeah, magenta. Yeah.
Oh, I like this girl's dress.
Love her outfit.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey, let's take her.
oh,
She's
whoa,
cute.
I like him.
Hello.
Absolute
I
favorite.
need to
I
need to
Decade is my
change-
number 1. I adore Decade.
I need to change my
Yeah,
numbers
you look
now.
like this guy's your favorite.
I think I might change my number 1. I'll
Yeah.
have to, I'll
And
have
I'm
to see
like, I
it.
don't think I still don't.
Oh
I think
my
I changed my number 2.
Shoulder.
Yeah,
This is
he's.
very
I
good.
think I'm gonna change my number 2. I think
I need
Knight
to look.
is still
I
my
need.
number 1.
I need to look at him more closely, but
Yeah,
this is already.
Oh yeah, I
good.
I forgot to put the
Pink and
PNG.
green and black and white. Ah,
Yeah,
And the
it's very much
magenta.
it's very much like a barcode kind of like inspired like sort of deal.
Yeah,
He looks very 80s to me.
yeah. I already like the colors are very even,
Yes.
Yeah.
but the green as the pop.
number
Oh
one
my
for
God,
me.
his
Number one.
mouth.
Number one. Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah, let's go.
Look, he finally has
Dude.
leg armor.
I do like the mismatched legs. I think that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I do like how this design is a little more asymmetrical.
I love
Yeah.
the asymmetry of it.
There are no
not
problems.
Well,
Perfect.
it's less asymmetrical and more that it's like the insides are white. I mean, it's
Yeah.
still asymmetrical,
Yeah.
but like
the
also the
X on shoulders
outsides
is
have that
asymmetrical. That's
paint.
good.
Yeah,
That's
I
true,
mean,
that's true.
since we are seeing the leg from the side, like the right leg from the side, it most likely is asymmetrical. No, most likely asymmetrical, but the white's on the inside.
Yeah, white's
Yeah.
on the inside.
The only
yeah.
thing
And
like
there's paint on the
asymmetrical is kind of
outside
like
of
the
it,
stripe.
though.
It's kind of like the stripe
Yeah.
on their chest
Mhm.
plate.
Love
I love
that.
like the little abs.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where
He
he
does
is,
have abs.
but
Number one.
oh, I don't.
I'm not big on the belt, honestly.
Yeah,
Because
the belt
Even
is.
though,
Yeah, the
even
belt.
though,
The belt is a little inconsistent, especially the little colors there. But
even,
it
even
does.
though I'm a pink bitch, I think I still like Night more. I will say this is my number 2 though.
I need to pick out my faves and look at them all together. Hold on.
Bella,
Yeah.
please don't send me bald decade. Discord.
I feel like this guy's not even in my top 3, maybe.
Yeah.
I think the only
He might
things
be
I
though. He
don't,
might be.
the only things I don't really care for, the knees make it look like he's almost like a toy. I guess.
Yeah, I
Clunky.
honestly thought this was a picture of a
I
figure.
like it.
Yeah.
I like that it looks like a tool.
I think
Some of
Is
these
this
are
a
pictures
real
of
man,
figures.
or
Some
is
of
this
these
a
are
man
figures of
made
like
out
the
of
suit. No, but
plastic?
I think this is the suit though.
Yeah, I think that
This
I
is a
would
real
like
man?
it.
Yeah, this
the
is.
knees. I would
Oh.
like those knees
He looks like
more if
plastic.
the elbows matched.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think that
I think I can see what
balance
you
and
mean.
consistency
I
would
think
be
it's
better.
perfect.
And of course,
like
I
him.
hate his damn salary man ass shoes.
Oh yeah, his shoes, the pattern on his legs needed to match. The
He looks
shoes.
short.
Yeah, he does look.
He
short.
needs
Man,
the
that's for
heels.
me.
This could be improved so much by some riding ass Metal Gear Revengeance high ass heels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, all these designs.
I feel like Aura's general like opinion of like all these is that like they could really use like more like heeled boots.
Yeah.
Or like just try on the feet. Just try.
They're right. Men need to wear heels more often.
That's
Men
correct.
men wore heels first.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to go back to it.
They need to go back.
I love
tradition.
this watermelon looking ass. I love him. I don't know
Yeah.
where he is though. 4?
Yeah, the belt and the knees are kind of my only gripe, and the shoes.
Yeah.
the friggin' shoes. Those are my gripes.
Yeah. I think he's 4.
I can get his figure for only $42 on Amazon.
Ooh,
Oh,
you
shit,
like
baby.
him, huh?
So yeah, Decade
look
is
Little
very
disc on his arms.
Decade is very interesting to me for 2 reasons. Like along with like the whole general aesthetic, Decade's main ability is along with the cards, that little card that he had. Decade's core ability is that he has a whole deck of cards based on every past rider before him. So he's able to transform directly into them and use their abilities. Another thing I want to mention is that his actor, even now, has basically made having the role of Decade his entire personality.
Hell yeah.
Love that.
Matsuhiro Inoue. We love him.
Very,
so-
very cool.
Like,
I can't even imagine what his sub rider guy might look like.
Yeah, I'm curious about his sub.
Yeah, I don't think I'm using
I
the
wish
right
it was
term.
me.
Curious about his stuff.
Hello?
I could be his sub.
I'm sorry, I forgot the right term.
I could be.
Ooh.
Hey, that outfit looks familiar.
I need him. I need him really.
Yeah, I have the outfit, I have the camera.
Oh.
Oh.
I would run my hands through that.
Sierra, you're so... Whoa!
Okay, I will accept that being loud. I will accept that being loud just this once.
Whoa! The jump scare, jump scare.
Decade fans
Jesus
get
Christ.
decaying, yeah. Yeah, Decade is my absolute favorite design.
I can tell, yeah.
It's like multiple things. I also love. I know we're going mainly based on aesthetics, but I also love when like the protagonist of like a series, especially in this case where it's supposed to be like, oh, we're celebrating like 10 past years of like heroes that came before him, and he's just a massive asshole.
Love
It's
that.
beautiful. But yeah, like even now he's still like, I think he went to a convention cosplaying as a Decade. That's so
Hell
funny.
yeah.
Like I
Amazing.
said, there's 3 types of writer actors. There are like people who kind of like dreamed of the role, people who never want to be part of the role again, and people who basically make it their entire personality.
Hell
That's
yeah.
who I would be for sure.
I think that in the wise words of a fake pirate that
Why is he so short?
Let's go to bed together.
Help.
It must have been Marine.
I have my 4 favorite designs on a Canva tab, and I'm like looking.
Wrestling.
if
Yeah.
you want to like write a list or like post like a little image if you want to.
Yeah, I'm making a little
favorites.
image. Thinking,
so-
I need to see this man's rival though.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
what is
see.
the consensus on Kiva then? What is the consensus?
Good.
No, not
I-
Kiva. Decade.
Oh, I love
10
him.
out of 10.
Best.
10 out of 10.
Best.
10 out of 10, yeah.
Best.
Not
Best.
perfect, but 10 out of 10.
Perfect.
He is
Yeah.
very beautiful.
It's perfect to me, damn it.
But I need to see his rival to see how it compares.
All right, so let's think about all right, let's get right into the rival. Wait, okay, I know I want to be consistent because this one will be the last one, but for the first era of Heisei. But this is also number 19. Do we want to do one more as like 20 for like at least the primary for the second era?
I'm gonna say I can't. My
Yeah.
tailbone is crumbling.
Yeah.
Actually, have this be the last one, or
I'm
like
sorry.
or like one more?
I
I
think
think
that
this should be the last one.
Decade's
Yeah.
rival should be a great way to finish it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree.
And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I gotta poo. So
All right, let's end on what is the ironically named D End.
No way!
Oh my god.
All right, let's see here. Not all of them are girls, Belvrum. You stop that.
Yeah, but it's like when you're hanging out with all your friends and none of them, but it's girls' night.
Yeah,
I'm
alright.
a
any of us-
girls in a boy way and a boys in a girl way.
Yeah, same.
I am.
I think
I'm
we
not
might
a
all
girl.
be boys with an asterisk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's not doing it.
Cast
No.
off, please.
The end is a little weird. No, well, the end is a little weird. Yeah, the end is a little weird.
Lego ass.
He looks like he smells like the air that comes out of a Nintendo Switch.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna see
You're
him on the
right.
fucking new Star Wars ride at Disney World. What the fuck? I'm gonna see
No, to be fair, no,
fucking
no.
Legoland.
No, the train one was that. Love bug. No.
I'm gonna see this man at fucking Legoland.
This guy.
No.
The end is a little, it is a
no.
little weird, and he doesn't really get much better.
No.
I
no.
think I would like him more if he had a better helmet, a better chest plate. Those I don't know
I
whose
think I would
idea
like him
that
more
was.
if he just changed into his entire.
And he is also
Every single
hiding
thing
a
about it.
knife.
I'm gonna plug a
Skinny
controller
penis.
into him and play
Pointy
Crash Bandicoot
penis.
5.
Yeah.
He's made out of polygons. His dick
I'm
also
sorry,
has
but
to look
who
like that.
velcroed his little abs? I feel honestly, I
I
don't.
see it.
He's
I like
They're
this
so
one. I
tiny.
hate. I don't like.
He looks like the thing that you stick onto the end of like, you know, the thing that you use to get a buzz cut.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
my
like the thing
god.
you stick onto the end of it.
Guard.
he looks like a console that overheats if you play anything.
He looks like the memory card that you have to plug into the
I think
Nintendo
this-
64.
I'm gonna say it. I think this is my least favorite.
Yeah, the end
He's
is
a
not
little-
great.
It's unfortunate because I really like his colors. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
Yeah.
that this
He looks
could
like
have
a
been really
Wi-Fi
good.
router.
He does look like a Wi-Fi router.
We're beating this man with a stick.
Yeah. Okay, can we talk about? I
This
know,
dude-
Dead.
I know it's because he's on set all the time and like fight scenes, but his shoes are dusty.
I
This
I
shoe
know
is-
that if you have a figure of that guy, that dust gets in between
Oh,
those little
yeah.
spots so bad.
You gotta clean him with the
As
Q-tip.
someone
You need a
who
can of
has-
air.
Okay, I have a figure of Ronko from Idolmaster, and her dress is really ruffly.
Yep.
That thing is a pain in the ass
Yup.
to dust. I
Yep.
could not imagine dusting that.
Wait, which one is
absolutely.
it? Which one is it?
It's the Bam Presto prize figure of her.
Is it like
Wasn't it?
like her normal clothes black dress?
Yeah, her normal black
With-
dress, and like her dress is
and-
all flowing. She's got her book.
And she's got her book. Yes, I used to have that one. I had the same.
You gotta use Q-tips and spray air.
Are you okay, Wired?
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at my ratings. I'm just humming.
Oh,
Yeah, the dust
like
that would get
clicking
in that
noises.
chest plate, I
Like,
get
don't-
stressed just
don't-
thinking about it.
Yeah.
as a figure collector with some figures that get dusty easily, don't even make me think of. I will literally like cry and explode on impact. exactly. But no, like, okay, in the gun's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
The gun looks
So
the
fucking
gun looks
stupid.
too toyetic.
Yeah. Oh,
The gun? Oh, I'm sorry, your little toy blaster?
Nerf or nothing.
You gonna
Nerf or nothing.
You gonna shoot me with your little Splatoon gun? Okay.
I
My boy's
don't
got
know.
the Squoosh-O-Matic.
I don't know where they went with this because the other guy's suit is so good.
Like
Yeah.
Splatoon 8 looking ass Xbox Zero motherfucker.
Computer part.
Wait, poor DN, we're just kicking it to the ground.
The end and Blade are just
Found this-
eating dirt.
Found this man in the reject bin in Akihabara.
You look like a
Yeah,
PS2.
Whoa,
okay, yeah.
Do you want to
That one
end? Do you want to
was
end off on 20 just to see
Yeah.
if the spirits are raised just a little more, and then we'll end off with that.
No, I kind of like ending on brutally dragging a man. I kind of like ending on brutal, cold-blooded murder.
the end should be the end.
Yeah.
I fucking
It's
like
too perfect.
ending on this fucking Lego ass shitty rip-off console. Fucking the future of
They need
gaming
an animatic
overheating.
being the shit.
Rejecting computer.
Listen, you know that video that's like next gen
God.
consoles?
Oh yeah, the
Nintendo
Nintendo
Wii
phone,
U.
Nintendo Wii
Nintendo
phone.
phone.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Like the Xbox 720, that's just a sphere.
Okay, I have another insult. He looks like if a celebrity made a fucking game console.
Yeah. I love that.
That's the Soldier Boy. What's it called?
The Soldier Boy
Soldier
console.
console.
I think it's just
Yeah.
the Soldier
His
Boy console.
abs are the buttons.
He looks like he would have a brain fart in the middle of a conversation, so you have to turn him over and blow on him.
He looks like a Final Fantasy like player that doesn't know how to use glamours and just walks around in like full tombstone armor, looking like an idiot.
No,
I
that's
feel,
me.
I feel kind of bad for DN right now. I feel kind of bad for DN.
I need art of this man dead on a glue trap. I need art of this man dead on a glue trap.
Get on
I
it,
need
guys.
art of this man doing the fucking Family Guy pose.
Oh yeah, he needs to be on this stage in the Family Guy pose.
There, I made my top 4.
Okay, I will say the belt is a little cool.
I like the belt.
Here's the thing,
Yeah.
the belt is simpler because they don't use the belt, they use the gun.
I will I will mercy res him only to widow snipe him a second later, but
What?
oh, I forgot that that only me and Wired are the
Don't
ones
worry,
I've
don't
hated in this chat.
worry, little bug. I got it. I
Sorry,
laughed.
sorry, I had a
Don't
moment
worry.
of weakness.
Don't worry, I got it. I got the reference. It's okay, baby.
Sorry.
It's okay. I got
Sorry,
it.
I had a moment of autistic weakness. We can continue.
The creature,
But yeah,
the
no,
creature
You threw him
communication
at a wall, it
continues.
would dent in a
Continues.
perfect square.
I feel bad for DN, genuinely.
Oh.
I would stand under him to protect him from the rain, but I get wet anyway.
I need to see, like, at the end of this, like, maybe at the end of our part 2, we need to have, like, a best of the worst and, like, put all the dudes that we just totally...
Yeah.
0 out of 10.
We need specifically a D end with just fucking Vine moves.
The end versus Blade.
Oh, hold on. Now I need to look at Blade again. Oh no, Blade's good. Blade's good in comparison.
Yeah, in
Don't
comparison.
even,
Yeah,
look at-
literally.
don't even compare.
This man is what they made when Bionicle
Whoa, when Bionicle what?
got bad. When Bionicle started running out of ideas.
See, I was
Alright.
saying Blade is good except for the doo-doo head.
Yeah, the doo-doo head.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, it's not
He
the
got a
highest
dunce
note
cap on.
for... It's not the highest note for our boy D-End, but...
Yeah, not the
sorry.
not the highest note at all.
Alright.
I do feel
What
kind
are
of
you
bad
talking
for him.
about? What are you
We're sorry,
talking
Deanne.
about?
Wait,
That's the way to end
Deanne,
the
where are you
stream.
going? Deanne, look, no hard feelings, yeah?
Dan, please.
No, Deanne, no!
It's the end for you, guy.
Bye.
I'm sure D-End is a very
The
nice
end of the
guy.
line.
Yeah.
DM.
Honestly, you know why I don't like him? Like
Fashion.
genuine complaint about him. He doesn't have bug eyes.
You're right.
He doesn't have. He just doesn't
have anything.
have.
He just
He doesn't have anything that the others have. He just looks.
PS2.
A billionaire built him and called him a good billionaire.
If my roommate
We
comes
don't see
home
them,
in
though.
time for this stream to still be on, I'm gonna call him.
You're gonna call him what?
I'm gonna call my roommate in and make him. It's like
Make him
across
what?
the street right now.
I feel like everyone's cutting out.
Roast suit.
Do we want to end on DN or just do
Where
like
am
one
I?
more as an extra?
Nah, I got it.
We're
I think
done.
we're good.
Nah, I gotta go to the bathroom real bad.
I need to see
Alright
if
then, alright
dinner
then.
is here.
I get you.
I'll probably eat
And
pizza.
on Bald Decade? No. Do I don't want to end on Bald Decade as much as you want me to.
I'm so
very-
scared what Bald Decade
I'm
is
actually
supposed to be.
curious
Please don't
now
ruin
about
Save
Bald
it.
Decade.
No, let's save it for next.
Yeah,
let's save that for next time.
Thank you so much, Sierra, for putting
Yeah.
this on.
Sierra, we love
Oh, fun, I can't
you.
wait for
Oh,
part 2.
thank you.
Yeah, this is very
Sierra
fun.
she put a lot of hard work and effort into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it was a lot of work to plan. There was so many schedule conflicts and stuff.
Yeah,
and then
we've
I
been trying to do this since like November.
Yeah.
I almost had to back out last second, and I'm so glad I did it. I have
Yeah, I'm glad that we
Yeah,
all
that's a
got
lot
to
of
do
fun,
this.
and this is kind of like
Yeah.
like very interesting. Get a lot, all these like very different
It's like a
perspectives.
good format. I want to like keep using it. Like
Yeah.
I would like to borrow your assets, maybe
I don't-
recolor.
Oh, no, I know one I could do. My Sims.
Oh,
Judging
dude.
my Sims.
Let's go. Or do a Bionicle one since low.
Ooh.
Thanks again, Sierra. I had a good time.
Thank you.
Oh,
We
thank
love
you.
you.
Do y'all want to say like a random thing in chat because I can't do shoutouts?
Yeah.
word real quick. We should do one with
With what? Oh, Overwatch?
Overwatch.
Yeah.
and so
That-
we should do one with idols.
Taffy's just like virtual Taffy.
Virtual's happy.
No, here's the thing though with Overwatch though, if anyone says anything bad, I get grumpy. I don't see anything. No, Overwatch skins.
Men,
We should
men,
do
men,
Overwatch
men, men, men.
skins.
Oh, I love the
Men,
Witch
men, men.
Mercy. I mean, that was like a really long time.
Ooh,
Shout out
yeah,
to
was when I
Command
played,
don't
but-
work for some reason.
Witch Mercy is good. She has a lifeguard one
Ooh, that sounds nice.
now.
Yeah, we should do that. I'll definitely. If anyone has any ideas that they want to host with me, let me know. I think I'd better hosting one than hosting one on my own. But like, hit me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do a just random stream idea I had. I want to do like an MST3K like theater seats and watch YouTube videos.
Hell yeah.
Like
Thank
any
you.
any parting
I
words
can't
y'all
wait for
got?
a Love
Good
Live
stream.
fashion.
Any parting words?
Bye.
Don't stay in vegetables. Don't do school. Eat your drugs.
Okay, that one was
That was a little loud.
yeah.
They're not loud to me at all.
They are very loud to us.
You guys just like, do you guys not have like volumes?
That wasn't loud to me. Stay in vegetables. I lost my
Don't
track.
do school,
Don't-
stay in drugs.
Don't chew on toys.
And also,
Eat lead paint.
a word of advice: always eat food with your antibiotics.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I was dying this morning.
Love bug.
You should eat some.
Alright, yeah.
Dinner.
Okay, now I turned down the soundboard, the main soundboard audio.
I don't know if I have
That's
access to
better.
like soundboard stuff.
It's
Yeah.
on the main.
Go in your settings and go in your sound
there it
settings
is.
and-
There
Yeah.
it is. Okay, I never even knew about this because I haven't messed with
And,
it.
there,
yet.
and someone
me
said that
neither.
it's not loud on stream, so that's good.
Oh, good. Thanks
I have
again,
a lot of
everybody. Let's
Yeah, this
see.
was fun.
Parting
This was a lot of
words.
fun.
Parting
Yeah.
words. Fashion is cool. Watch Sonic Prime.
Yeah.
Watch Love Live Superstar.
Watch NBC Hannibal.
Superstar.
Yeah.
Watch NBC Hannibal.
Do not play.
Watch the birds outside.
Do not play Overwatch. Do get into the lore.
Yes, please. Me and Lovebug need people to get into Overwatch lore with us.
And my last parting word is Kinning is cool.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Night,
here.
everybody.
And if y'all want to watch any of these shows yourself, I know the original Kamen Rider, Kuga, Ryuki, and 01, who we will maybe talking about if we ever do a part 2. These are all available to watch, and probably the most legal way that I can probably describe how to watch these. You can watch them over on Tokushoutsu. Not sponsored by them. I just want to spread these out a little more.
Yeah.
Like if any of y'all want to watch these shows yourselves. Kuga for the suit design is a very, very good series.
A lot of the plots sounded really interesting.
Yeah, as much as I horribly abridged them.
Sorry, I'm scrolling down. There's a lot of Ultraman, and it says Ultraman Kids, and it's very cute.
Yeah, like, Super Raya is like a lot better about like letting stuff be localized in toy. It's really weird. I don't know.
Interesting.
It's
some companies just be like that.
It's like we want you to buy the merch, but can we watch the show?
Sorry,
No.
I did spoil myself on a Kamen Rider we didn't look at, and I like them. I'll just say that.
Yeah, but we'll probably get into him if we ever do like a part 2 of this.
Yeah.
We definitely will. I hope it's gonna be very soon as well.
Yeah. So
All right.
from us and Dancing Garen,
Yeah.
Say goodbye, Dancing Garen.
we hope you all have a good rest of your night. Do we want to read anyone?
07.
Oh, yeah.
I see Venji is currently up right now.
Let's raid Venji. I'm sure Venji would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The funny owl.
Bye, chat. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you very much for all being here. I love you all very much. I love my friends.
Oh, we
so
love
fun.
you,
We
Sierra.
love you,
I
Sierra.
had a great time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Oh.
Bye bye.
Goodbye now. Are they gone?
Hurts.